Hello and welcome to another Nomad stream. Today we are streaming the Deep Realms.
Deep Realms.
Deep Realms.
Not the woodland.
Not the woodland, the Deep Realms. Yeah. So Deep Realms is a mini expansion. It's got a little bit of territory, a few spaces, and its own deck and its own deal, its own theme. And it exists between the city and the dungeon expansions up in the top. So you can only use Deep Realm if you have those cornerborn expansions, but we'll be looking at that further today.
That's interesting.
Thank you. I do try.
I know. I've seen you try. I think that we should move the microphone.
Okay.
Just because
I'm louder than you.
you're louder than me. There you go. I will not be in mine today.
Oh, 2000. Network error. Why do we have a network error? Are we live? Hello, YouTube. YouTube thinks we're live.
Hello, YouTube. YouTube.
Twitch does not. Oh, Twitch does. Hello. Maybe our internet's running slow. Maybe.
I don't know.
Right, let's turn my phone off Wi-Fi so I'm not taking up stuff on that. Although my phone is telling me that we're live.
Awesome. We're live.
No one's about. It's just us.
Just us. Oh. Hello, ATOG.
Hi, A-Dog. Right.
Yeah, so we have working camera.
We do.
Currently.
Proper camera.
Currently working.
It is. It's not like your phone that's going to crash our internet again.
We're still sat on the floor, but we
We
do
are
have a
still.
working camera.
Yes. We are going up in the world. Hey, Elliot.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
Hello. So we'll wait till people are here.
I guess
and
so.
then
Well,
we'll open a game.
am I on the right build?
Don't do that now.
I am. I should only be able to see builds of people that are in the beta group, so looks like we've got some Polish people playing in a beta game. Or they have a open table. Hello on mini screen? Are we mini?
Oh, are we mini? Oh, what? Oh, hello.
Oh.
I don't know. Okay.
Hi, Sika.
Hello, Sika. Yes, so yeah, Deep Realms.
Deep
if anyone
Realms.
missed that, Deep Realms today.
Yes.
Back to mini. What's happening? I can't see anything mini on our screen. I don't know what's happening.
Right, I'll go unplug the Xbox so we're at least not taking on taking up internet because that's never off.
Yeah, I don't know. You may be glad to know as well that Gareth won't be munching throughout today's stream.
I have eaten.
I do have tea. Tea is important. Tea keeps me awake. Doesn't I never get any kind of feeling from tea.
That's because it's decaf.
Is it? Because I haven't been drinking the decaf one. Have you made me a decaf tea?
Yes.
Alright. We're all good. We're all good.
Hi, Atog. Atog's with us.
ATOG was the first person I said hi to.
No, he's in the lobby with us.
Oh, right, okay.
Is this for the beta test only? It is Concursus. Are you in the beta? If not, I can set you up with that.
Set you up. Set you up with a beta.
Yes.
Beta like heater.
Not like hater.
Not like hater.
Right, so we need... Can we just turn the Deep Realms on?
No.
Right, that's good. That's the step one check. We have the dungeon. Ooh, what if I've just got one of them on?
Not from my end. Only have the left top quarter of the screen.
Refresh?
Yeah, I would refresh because we're not seeing that problem and other people seem to be okay. So it may be a problem on your end.
Revealed ending. Does Deep Realms come with any endings? No. So...
Curse you, Nomad Games! I keep forgetting the new schedule. We have only just started Shoshin, so you're
Yeah,
okay.
you're 5 minutes late. We've not even
Yes.
launched the game. You're okay.
Um,
Or were you here 3 hours ago? Is that the problem?
Been sat here since 5 o'clock.
Right, we've got Bloodbath on. We'll go with random characters because the Deep Realms doesn't come with any characters.
I'm gonna call you Jovanovic. Jovanovic, because
Njordi?
Njordi? Njordi. Hello. I'm not good with names. I'm bad with names.
Yes, so I'm so glad with the transition. In-app purchase bugs are, in brackets, nearly over. So, we've created a free version of Talisman under the Asmodee banner, and we are, I think Apple like to call it sunsetting,
Ooh, that's fancy.
which means removing an app from the store. So,
Well, okay.
we've got the Asmodee sign-in account, which you can sync your purchases to, and that means you can move your purchases over to the free version, so you don't have to buy everything again.
Okay.
But when it went live, it didn't work.
Woo!
Woo! Step 1, break everything. So we've had like 3 or 4 updates since we first went live with Talisman Lite, which should fix it. But in between now and then, we did come up with a manual way of doing it, which is connecting with customers that were having the issue, because not all were, some were. And basically saying, come to us, we'll help you out, we'll look at what you purchased, we'll look at your receipts, and we'll go over and we'll do it one by one. And it's that step that we can now use to give people free expansions during the giveaways that we do on Switch.
Okay. Yes, yes.
That's how we were fixing people's accounts.
Through your Asmodee account.
Yes.
Okay.
So we can go into your Asmodee account and we can say, award person with this expansion. And that's how we're going to start doing our Talisman giveaways.
It's dead easy. It's dead easy.
It is. It's easy for Talisman stuff.
Right, okay.
It's not easy for everything else that requires a key. And as we now stream from home, I'm not connected to my work network, which means I can't just go and grab keys. Is what it is. Swings and roundabouts.
Tis what tis. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. We've only been here for a week. Give it some time.
Right, we've got replacing quests, don't need runestones, don't need sun death. Everyone that is in this game should know what's going on, so we don't really need a timeout. We want treasure rewards and we want random treasures. I'm going to go for a hidden ending.
Chesh isn't playing.
Alright, it's probably because on Tuesday she was falling asleep while playing.
Yes. I'm too tired to watch and or play this stream, so I'm just popping in to say hi. Well, thank you for popping in anyway. It'll be weird having someone else win.
Hi, John.
Hi, John. Hi, Decimus.
Hey, Des. For some crazy frost mod, it's never purchased, then I'm opening that, but press and restore to fix it every time. Yeah, there's been some sort of weird crossover bug, because when we did one of our updates, Frostmarch was the free app of the week. So for a load of people where we fixed their access to the apps, the things that didn't transfer, it didn't seem to recognise Frostmarch as an awarded expansion because it was already set as a free expansion. So when it stopped being the free expansion, it kept telling people that they didn't own it anymore because it had been taken away.
There is one space at the moment, Decimus.
You have to be quick.
Hello, my thong.
Hey, Thong. Oh. We've got Elfia, maybe time limit for move.
Hey,
Alright.
there you go. There's Decimus.
There's Decimus. Right, I'll stick a time limit on for you if I press the right button.
The bookshelf needs physical talisman boxes.
We'd have to own them first.
Yeah.
We could... That'd be nice. We'll go and get our board games from the other room and for streaming
We are not
purposes,
staying here. This stream is not staying
we
here.
need to get a booster first and we don't have money for that.
Yes, but we're not rearranging the house around the stream being here. It's been a week. We'll give it some time.
Okay. So, there it is. Is that... Phantasmal. Were they in the stream last week?
I don't remember.
Phantasmal, are you on the beta build? Oh, that's the game we had last week.
Got from shower to see you stream. That's commitment.
Mr. Fantaise, you have broke our stream.
Dun, dun, dun.
There's my table. We've still got 2 in the table.
Is that the one that you've just been in though?
Yes.
From last week?
Well, it started all right, and then it all went wrong. I suspect that someone's either not in the beta group or they're on. Yes, Fantaise, are you actually? Do you have it listed, or have you been playing on the normal version with other people?
I don't know why you're blaming Fantaise.
Because he was the first to leave, so I assume it's his fault. Because the
Or
game
maybe-
went, Fantaise!
Or maybe who's the first. I don't know who.
Right, we've got Fantaise back in. Hi, Susan!
Ah, it is.
Hello, Susan.
Don't do that either, that's creepy.
Hi, Susan.
It's like,
Okay.
I know what you did last summer.
How's your legs?
How's your legs? I've not touched the regular version for ages. See?
Alright.
See? It's blaming people.
I'm sure all these people were here last week. Is there enough the exact same crew? Someone's replaced Chesh because we had her with us.
I think it
last
might
week.
be.
It's a solid name. Yeah.
Don't worry about it, Fantaise. He's just blaming people randomly. He does that. He's a very mean person, mean spirit.
I'm dead
Yeah.
nice.
The embodiment of dark fate.
Right.
How about Talisman? Other franchises.
What does that mean?
I know what expanding Horus Heresy isn't in plans, but maybe something else.
What does that mean? Oh, I hear a wild Ethan.
Wild Ethan has approached.
What's going on?
What's up, dude?
I'm too hot.
Too toasty.
Yeah.
Right, you can't strip off here, mate. But why don't you go up in bed and take your PJ top off? Not here though, because we're on stream.
I'll go up and turn his radiator down in a minute if he's still.
Attempt 2.
Like Talisman Game of Thrones or Talisman Lord of the Rings. I have a feeling, though I don't know for sure, that you don't have the licenses and things to do things like that. It's not up to you specifically.
Well, it's not up to us specifically, but if Games Workshop was to apply or buy or loan or rent a license, become a license holder, or gain the rights to use Lord of the Rings or Doctor Who or whatever.
Games Workshop have used Lord of the Rings. I used to have the figures.
Where there's also a Lord of the Rings card game, or that might be Asmodee.
Yes. If you want those sort of things, pester Games Workshop.
Yeah, that's not Nomad. So when Games Workshop talk to whoever owned the license for all these different IPs, they will say, we want to use it in this, we want to use it in this, we want a physical version, we want to be able to use it for digital things and all this kind of stuff. And then they would agree and negotiate a contract. But Nomad wouldn't be involved in that.
Hi, Zerul. Zerul?
Hey Zerul! Did we
I'm
say
not
hi
sure
to
how I say
Bish?
We've
responded to his comments, but
yeah,
I don't think
I don't know. Hello, Bish.
Hi, Bish. Well, Elfior, I'm sure I said hello to you, but hello anyway. Are we on a real camera today? It's a shame. I did like the disco camera, but we are on the proper camera today. I remembered to bring that. Hello, Stern. Hey, Zerul. Zerul, I sent you a message. I've not had a chance to see if you've responded, but let me know what your Asmodee account name is so I can stick a character in your account.
Doctor Who Talisman would be amazing. Sorry, sorry, I'm reading ahead. Carry on. Carry on.
What?
You were saying stuff to people
I
about...
was, but then you keep making
Asmodee.
noises.
Try again, go on.
What was I saying?
Do-do-do.
Oh yeah, Zerul. Zerul won the giveaways on Tuesday, but wasn't around to claim
Right.
it, so we sent them a message.
Yes.
They would like a character, a random character. So
Ooh.
let me know what your Asmodee account name is, and I'll nip over to your Asmodee account and stick a character in.
Okay, he's already done that.
I know. I just don't get a chance to finish what I'm saying.
Okay.
Maybe next time, Stern. 8 p.m. UK time. Although our clocks change next week. That's fun as always. Yes. Oh, no, we can't. We're doing something special next week. Next Tuesday. Next Thursday will be the next Talisman stream. We'll talk about what we're doing on Tuesday, which is complete with a giveaway of keys for a game that is not ours. I will be playing a new game, that isn't Nomad's. And we've spoke to the people that made it, and they've given us a few keys to share.
And it's awesome. It's going to be fun.
It is, yes.
It's like all the Nomad elitists going, but we're moving away from Talisman? Why? Why?
You'll see. You'll
Look,
see.
John's on board. Ooh.
Right, Marcola. Alright, let's head over to my Asmodee's station.
Mm-hmm.
I have to remember what website they use.
Asmodee.
Let me hear you say wayo. Right. You've got a list of characters. Saracen, Samurai, Ronin, Pirate, Ninja, Martyr, Martial Artist, Jester, Character, Illusionist, Goblin Shaman, Genie Character, Gambler, Exorcist, Devil's Minion, Courtesan, Black Witch, or Apprentice Mage. They are your options. I would recommend probably the Black Witch, maybe the Illusionist. There's some solid characters. Let's cue the strength spell.
Ooh, shiver.
That's because that door's open.
Mm. Shiver. Where we at?
So, audience, gang, what do you think I should give to Zerul? Hey, BC Walker!
Exorcist, we have only just started. We will be here for a while.
Yes, you may have not realised, but we now stream at 8 p.m. UK time. So that means we're not at the end of the stream as we used to be. We're now at the start of the stream, so we'll be here for a few hours. Why is John yelling Fat Shark for the win?
Because Decimus made a comment.
Do you smell a Vermintide stream? Of all the new games in the world, what would make you think that we'd be streaming Vermintide? I should have worn my Fat Shark socks. And then I can
Why
like...
just held your feet up to the
I
camera?
go, oh, what could we be playing?
I have a problem with game chat today. It doesn't seem to work for me at all.
Is that the in-game chat or is that the Steam chat? So if you press like Shift Tab, can you not talk to people, or is it the little scroll on the menu?
Who is
It's Elf's friend.
Who's Elf's friend?
You know, when you just like, who's this person? I was like, Elf's friend, and you're like, who's Elf's friend? What are
They
you on
said
about?
hi again. When did you see them last?
When we tried to launch a game and it failed.
Oh, I understand now. I'm with it. I'm totally with it. I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Oh god, there's loads going on.
Lords. Hello. I wait for the woodlands and Queen Spider.
I guess I took it too serious when I read the store page, the Q&A about tricks. What? What?
I don't know. I feel like I missed some conversation there.
In game on beta.
Oh, that's interesting.
For Danny.
I watched that the other day. In fact, I think I might have actually liked it on your thing, John. On Twitter.
The in-game chat.
It's so good. Nothing happens in it. It's just, yeah, it's fantastic. I like a good
Giving
meme.
me wands. Also, what happened to my strength spell? Oh, got counterspelled. Cheers. That's what I get for not paying attention. But I did gain a craft. All is well in the world. Right, I'm going to head into the Deep Realms and we'll talk about the Deep Realms when I'm there. I was aiming for it, but I rolled a 1 and the city's quite a good space, especially if you've got Fate. Yeah, Elf. I will mention that to the programmers and get them to take a look at it. We've not got IA3G with us, also known as Tyr, also known as Jethro. He may pop his head in at some point tonight. We can complain to him then.
Nomad Games is live.
We are live. It's a true story. That's one for him to answer. Yes, so...
What was I going to write down?
I'll just say for Susan, if you would like to play the Woodland, and you would like to play the Spider Queen, and you play on Steam, my name is up in the top left corner, which is that way. Famil Hortz. Add me on Steam. So if you just go to the Talisman discussions, there's a load of posts from me. I also do the news announcements. Add me there and I can invite you to the beta and you will get access to a beta version of the Woodland and Deep Realms. Expect it to be a little bit wonky. Although we played on...
That's a good word for it.
We played it on Tuesday and it was generally quite good.
Yeah, I thought it worked quite well. I think we did have one...
I spoke to Jethro about that.
No, I wasn't. I think we got one kick out that wasn't internet related. But other than that...
someone said I'll stop doing that because every time I do it, it breaks the game.
Yeah.
Hey Saracen!
Name sounds like a bad case of the flu. Is he on about your coughing or...
I guess I must be working on another quick exit. My god, you want 3 lives? What does the shapeshifter start with? 4. You've only lost 1 life.
You're fine.
You're fine.
Still beat us.
Not but a flesh wound.
It's just a flesh wound.
So, as Decimus immediately correctly pointed out, yes, next Tuesday, Tuesday of next week, we will be streaming Warhammer Vermintide 2, and we will have a number of keys to give out in place of our regular giveaway. So if you would like the chance to win Vermintide 2, it is for our Twitch audience, so YouTubers, you'll have to head over there and get an account. The way that you will enter our giveaways, the same as we'll be doing today, is simply by leaving a comment in the Twitch chat. So if you're new to this Nomad streaming experience, leave any form of comment in the Twitch chat. That puts your name into a magic hat of mystery and joy. Ones. All the ones.
Ones can be good.
No. Yeah, that puts your name into a magic hat of joy and glee. And at some random point in the stream, I will press roll. And that draws a name out of the hat. Normally we give away our own content, but next Tuesday we'll be giving out copies of Vermintide 2. So you just need to pop in and say hello at the start of Tuesday's stream.
Yeah.
As John says, hey, something I can win. Your name's already been drawn. It's not your turn, John.
Rig it just for John.
Also, for those that don't know, who like Talisman but don't know much about the creators or designers or people involved in Talisman, Talisman Island, who is currently in the Twitch chat, is the lead designer. Would that be fair to give you that title, John? The lead designer of the Deep Realms. He's also created NetherRealm, which is in the game, and the Lost Realms, which isn't part of the revised 4th edition content. It's available for print on demand, but it was never ratified by GW, because I think their relationship with fighting
The designer.
fancy flight
Fantasy
games
Flight? Yeah, go on.
had already been decided that they weren't going to pursue that any further, so they didn't continue with any more Talisman content.
Well,
I
I
may be
will
making
add
that up. Go on.
the Deep Realms. Very pretty looking little board. It's a very nice little expansion.
But we'll have to get there, and then I can do a full zoom in.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite line up properly though. Oh, the designer. There
The
you go.
designer. Talisman Island. Thwarter of Gareth fake news.
Ah, Gareth's like 90% accurate news.
70.
So no one suggested any characters to give to Zerul. So he pretty much has none of the standalone DLC characters. So if you would like, what do you think he should get? My vote is the Black Witch. Courtesan's pretty good. Illusionist is a very good character. Ninja's pretty solid, especially for the Netherrealm endings. If no one gives any ideas, I'll just give you the Black Witch, because I keep saying that.
Talisman Island has ruled. Timescape.
I am not that mean in real life. They don't appear to be that mean in digital life, Fantays. Don't worry about it. I think.
Yeah, if you've been rude, I think we've missed it. I think we like. It's yeah. You good? We're all good here.
We're all friends.
All good in the hood. Black Witch, Woodsman.
Woodsman's not out yet. Nice try though. It does look like the community want him to be the next character though, based on the Facebook vote.
Doctor Who Timescape. I think that's genius. It's got to happen.
Ooh, the Pathfinder has got 32% now.
Yeah,
It was at 68.
Still losing.
Roll one die. The result is equal to or higher than your craft. Lose a gold. If it is lower, gain the difference. Oh, it's equal.
You know, like some of these cards have a really painty style. I like it.
It's probably Felicia Camo. The loser will be released at some point. Martyr's pretty good, you are right, Seeker. But I think... Is that on the list? Yes, it is on the list. Yeah, we currently have kind of like different windows of opportunity for all the Talisman content that will be out this year. So this year we will see the release of Deep Realms, the Woodland, Cataclysm, Woodsman, Pathfinder. That's currently it. We may do a few more characters, but that's me just saying that right now. That's not actually part of our plans. We'll just have to see what windows and what quiet periods we've got in the year. But yes, we know roughly when Character 1 and Character 2 will come out. We're just looking to gain your opinion, the community's opinion, for which one we should do.
Kiki Chappie voted for the Pathfinder.
Good man! I thought you meant in terms of what we should give Zyrule. And then I was like, Pathfinder's not out either.
There was a conversation going on about the Warrior of Chaos not being in the 4th edition, to which Talisman Island corrected that the Dark Cultist is that character.
Yes.
They couldn't use the Warrior of Chaos as a name because it was too Warhammery.
It's very Warhammery.
It's got the word chaos in it. There you go.
That's an immensely
That's
Warhammer
an immensely
word.
Warhammery word.
Oh, we've got someone in the Deep Realms.
Trapsmith looks like he knows what he's doing. Just poke it with a stick.
Oh, we've got Shaman down to 3 lives, Tavern Maids down to 2, Shapeshifters down to 2, Ghouls down to 2. It's just me and Des. Team Decimus!
Gabe's not here today, he's given up. He is here, he's been very quiet. Very quiet.
I think I've given out all my big news for the day.
Yeah, he's done that. Just let it all go.
You can go if you want, really.
Yeah, that's it.
We've got giveaways to do, but if your name's already in the hat, I'll send you a message if you win.
Yes, it's cool, guys. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
I, for one, support this Decimus guy.
Excuse me. Yeah, so we're doing the Woodland beta, we're doing Deep Realms beta.
Oh, Freechi's here, we can't leave now.
Hey, Freechy! He's been here since the start, to be fair. He's been sat here. There you go.
Been here, by the way, but on a call. Oh, okay, that's cool. I'll leave you to. Cool.
Right, let's go give Zerul.
What was
a
that elephant
character.
thing? I'm going for Mammoth.
Stompy?
Yeah, fair.
If you land on a space that has a card already in it, you get to destroy that card, I think.
Ooh, he stomps. He stomps and
Yes.
stomps.
He's very good for the Gauntlet ending. So the Gauntlet ending is where it takes the Netherrealm deck and puts them on every space of the inner region.
Okay, yeah.
And you have to go through and defeat all the baddies. Stompy just goes destroy, destroy,
Stomp,
destroy,
stomp,
destroy,
stomp.
destroy, destroy.
That's
Stomp, stomp,
amazing.
stomp.
Oh,
Black Witch and Martyr.
A tomato.
Zerul, you now have the Black Witch and the Martyr in your account. So if you play on Android, iOS or Steam, you can now use those two additional characters. I will consider my debt to you paid.
Go back to Twitch. Festival event seems to be broken.
Is that what's happening now?
Thanks for stopping by, Geeky Chappy.
Thank you, Geeky Chappy. We'll see you another time.
Team Desi Gear.
No. No, that's heresy. Alright, so the festival's from the city region. That's the one where you draw 3 cards on every space.
Okay.
Or you max out each space. Something like that.
There can be only one. And apparently it's Decimus because
Has it been drawn? Disable, events, festival.
You were literally hovering over it.
For 2 rounds, all characters in this region may only move 1 space per turn. Right, I was thinking of crowded streets.
Okay.
What happened then around the Portal of Power? I don't know, I was talking to you. I realised that after the Woodland, it was supposed to be... On Tuesday we did the Woodland stream. And I was supposed to be learning with you kind of thing, because I was yet to play the digital version of the Woodland. And at the end of the stream, I'd spent that much attention like trying to keep the stream together and stop it falling apart. I'd learned nothing about the Woodland. The only thing that I knew was the Erda card, because I took umbrage with it.
Took umbrage.
Yes.
And the silhouette of the tree, the dead tree, was actually caused by the living trees around it. That's what we learned.
Isn't it just clear sky?
Yeah. It's clear sky, but in a tree shape. But it's in a tree shape because the trees around it. I mean it, Gareth. Look at the board. Look at the board.
I can't. It's not there.
Exactly. Woman. Looked like a character moved into the plane of peril and then moved out. Might be my old eyes.
I think it is.
That's Gareth. That's Gareth speak for. I'm not gonna check. It's happened.
In my professional opinion, it is your dead old eyes.
Oh, life.
Oh, I need this room to heat up.
Do you know what I can get?
What?
I can get you one of your little black things that you
My
get out.
Jakemans.
Mm.
Okay.
Do you want one?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll stand up now, don't I?
Yeah. You said you were gonna go check on Ethan anyway. Although he does sound quiet.
He does sound quiet. I'm gonna go. They aren't dead.
Yeah.
Dead old eyes. Old dead eyes. It was me. It was him, not me. It's a long way up there. Took me ages to stand up. Bye, guys.
She'll be back in a second.
I won't.
Right, Shoshin, I have accepted your friend request. Steam friends! Ooh, Elf's got his lives back. Ooh, the tavern maid's nearly dead though. Will she make it to the chapel in time? I suppose if the tavern maid rolls 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, she could go to the doctor in the city and gain her life back. Unless the Tinkerer's feeling mean. Then he could maybe... Does Decimus have any items? Because he'd be in a disadvantage in a fight. He's got 2 axes and 2 pieces of armour. Fantaise doesn't really have any other items, although has managed to get up to 5 strength, which isn't bad. Just needs to get those lives back, as he's in immediate risk of dying. Half-Life 3 confirmed. No. Although I did hear recently that Valve had confirmed that they are going to start working on more games. Everyone's taking that to mean that there's going to be a Half-Life, another Half-Life. I hear their next game is a CCG. Custom something generator?
That's all you have.
Thank
All
you.
of your worldly belongings.
A CCG. Any guesses?
Card game.
Generator.
No.
Summit?
No.
Custom card game?
Custom card game. That's what I'll go with. Collectible card game.
Ah.
Yeah.
Like Pokemon.
Gotta catch 'em. Oh. I'm gonna have a bit of my caramel topped biscuit snack.
Could be anyone.
Get off.
Ooh, I'm close.
Gareth really is in the game industry, everyone. Honest. Specifically that type of game.
Plot-wise, characters in this region may purchase 1 card from any shop deck if able. I've got 2 gold. I can get a stiletto. Get some potions. I think I'll just keep my cash. Let's get a pet. Hey, that's a good pet to get. I've got lucky.
That sounds good.
I gain 1 fate at the start of every turn. There are cards on this space. Yes, I know. I don't think Artifact will be that good, to be honest. I'd rather stick with Prismata. What does that mean?
I assume that they are 2 games. Prismata is an easy to learn turn-based strategy game. Okay.
Oh, that's it. Another CCG.
Okay.
It only came out on the 8th of March.
Unique and brilliant.
According to indiegames.com.
Okay.
Fair enough.
It's a game.
Tis a game.
Artifact is Valve's new game. Okay, cool.
Descendos, who's one of the programmers for Talisman, is a massive, massive Magic the Gathering fan.
No.
Yes.
No.
And he's been trying to get everyone in the office to play with him for ages. And we've decided that we're going to start doing more regular streams of varied content and more regular streams of physical games. And he's put Magic the Gathering on the list in the hope that you, the audience, will pick that from the vote. So he has an excuse to get other people to play Magic with him. So for those that don't know, I'm sure you're all regulars here and have heard this already, so I apologise. But on Twitch there is a vote now picture that is below the countdown. And on YouTube it's in the description. There's a Google form link. If you click it, there's a massive list of games. They are the games that we have access to at work. You can vote on any number of those, and you can also go back and change your vote if you change your mind. And when we come to doing another physical stream, we will use that vote to inform exactly what we play next.
I haven't voted, you know.
Have you not?
No. I haven't
Please
voted.
do. Talisman's winning.
I would want to play Mystic Vale or Dead of Winter.
I think I voted for both of those.
Yeah. Connect 4.
Monopoly.
Monopoly. No, I'm not a big Monopoly fan. Controversial.
Ooh. Dungeons and Dragons is on 10.
D&D.
Oh, Talisman's on 17.
We've just started our first D&D campaign.
D&D's fun.
Dead good.
Yeah.
Dead good. It's like proper good.
That is the description of my character. Good, but dead.
Yeah.
I'm not dead yet.
You're not dead. You're not,
I've been
you're not
downed
doing-
once.
Yeah.
Or is it twice?
No, you've been down once. Been down
No, I
once.
just fell in a hole. Another
Yeah,
time
you
doing
fell in
that.
a hole. That was fun.
So yeah, so currently leading with 17 is Talisman.
Followed by D&D.
Of the 31 people that have filled out the form, 17 people have voted for Talisman, 10 for D&D, 9 have voted for Betrayal at the House on the Haunted Hill, 9 for Carcassonne. Let's take my goat.
Are we in? Are we
I'm
in?
in the deep realms.
Right, we've arrived at the old sewers. Look at that.
Search the tunnels. Take the top 3 tunnel cards, put them in the stack in front of you, encounter the top card of your stack each turn until you have no cards.
It'd be nice to see it if it were right way up. Magic!
I don't know how to say that word.
Stygian? Stygian?
Stygian. Yeah, that sounds about right. Stygian.
Relating to the sticks.
Stygian? Stygian?
Stygian?
Stygian. Stygian. Yeah, other characters cannot heal or gain life while you are at the Crown of Command. Oh, I've got the Gremlin. I don't have that talent. I've got Lucky. Hey, let's get rid of the Gremlin.
Oh, he's so cute.
What happened to the other 2 cards?
I don't know, but that was looking dead pretty. I like the bridge.
We'll read the space when I get back up there.
What's that character?
That's the shaman. That's the shaman.
Is it?
Yeah.
What? It's like full. Is that one of its forms?
Yes, it can turn into
That's dead good,
a cheetah, a bear, or an owl.
An owl.
So whilst it's a cheetah, it gets up to +2 to its movement, so it can elect to move additional spaces. Whilst it's an owl, I don't know.
It can fly away. It can go. Whoo.
I assume an owl's wise, so it gets something crafty or spelly, and a bear gains additional strength. So yeah, I
Sounds
assume
right.
the bear gets extra strength and the owl gets extra craft.
Yeah.
So once you've selected a form, you can only return back to your human form by losing a fight, I think. And let's have a look. Yep, spend 1 fate to transform. If you lose a life as a result of an attack whilst transform, you immediately revert.
Okay.
So I assume that means if you are in one of these forms, you can spend a fate to transform again.
Yeah.
Oh, have I
Maybe.
not got the all stats always on? Oh, I do. Oh yeah, because that's why they're like that. bet.
Hi, Pyro.
Hey, Pyro!
Talisman. Okay.
Susan likes to play the Dark Cultist. I like Dark Cultist as well. That's the Chaos Warrior, it's not the Chaos Warrior.
Ascendant Divine.
So, the Dark Cultist is a character that after every fight gets to roll on a chart 1 to 6, and they're all good outcomes. It's like gain a gold, gain a life, gain a fate, gain a craft, gain a strength, gain a spell. So you've got a 37% chance of... You have to win the fight to begin with, though.
Yeah.
The Ascendant Divine is from the Harbinger expansion, and its life is equal... or its craft value is equivalent to its health.
Okay.
So there are a number of ways to boost your health, like the Key of Hades. But yeah, its craft can go massively up very, very quickly if it gets a good game.
Yeah. CCAM23 says, "Hey guys, what about Alchemist? When he travelled in Magic Shop, he started gaining gold. Like, insane? Insane?
Have you heard about the Alchemist being OP? Have we spoke about that during any streams?
Yes, yeah.
So the Alchemist can turn one item into 1 gold, or one magic item into 3 gold. So he can go into the city, buy a scroll for 1 gold, which is a magic item that he can turn into 3 gold, and then buy 3 scrolls and get 9 gold, 3 scrolls, get 9 gold, 3 scrolls, so on and so forth. That is massively...
Were you saying scrolls?
Yes.
I was hearing squirrels.
I've got this thing in my mouth.
You can buy 3 squirrels, what?
Yes, you can buy 3 squirrels for 3 gold and turn them into 9 gold.
Okay.
That is massively overpowered, you are entirely correct. The thing with Talisman, though, is it's not balanced. Do you want to take my turn? Did you take that for a reason?
No.
Because I was using YouTube as a reference.
A reference for what?
For a conversation, something to talk about.
Okay, I'd buy magic squirrels too. I would.
I have a giant rat in front of me.
Alright.
Hey! Dice are rigged.
What can the Goblin Shaman turn into?
Goblin Shaman's not the best. I'm not a big fan of the Goblin Shaman. I will take 3 gold though. Thank you very much. Zoom out a bit, because otherwise the camera's going to go nuts. Stygian, Bish says. Sounds about right. Saracen, below our video screen that you're currently looking at, there is a countdown for when the next stream is, or it should say live now. Below that it says vote now. You can click on that vote now, and that'll take you to the form. So yeah, the Alchemist is massively overpowered, but Talisman's not balanced. It's a role-playing adventure game. Some characters are weak, some characters are strong, and it's about the journey. If there are 6 of you playing, and 1 person is the Alchemist, and they go and abuse the city with scrolls, with potions, buying 3 potions for 3 gold and getting 9 gold, and the same for scrolls or squirrels.
Squirrels.
There are 5 of you. Go and bully him. There is that chance. If you just leave the Alchemist to go and do his own thing, saying, but he's overpowered, he shouldn't be in the game, you're letting him get away with it. There are lots of different ways that certain characters can abuse certain elements of the game, whether that's a space, whether that is a region, whether that is a spell type, whether that is an item. The idea is that some characters will get away with it, some characters will not, and yeah, you'll get a different game every time you play, because some people will play the Alchemist that really OP way, some people will be fairer, some people will be noble, some people are just, everyone approaches Talisman differently, and that's what gets you a different game every time you play. The more you balance the game, the more you take the peaks off it and raise the troughs so everything's a bit in line, the more similar each character is, which means you'll start getting very similar versions of the same game every time you play, and that's not Talisman, in my opinion anyway. You're absolutely free to disagree with me. Let me know if you think differently.
Like they wouldn't let you know.
Pyro would buy magic squirrels.
Yeah, I've been there already. I agree. I would buy magic squirrels.
Let's press on. There's a full suit of armour here. A stiletto, 2 crystal scepters.
What's everyone's top 3 characters?
Let me bring up the character list and I'll answer that question. Oh, that's harsh.
For a Vermintide 2 key, I will agree with anything.
So, to get through this region, I have to defeat the cards in front of me. One of them is a living statue, which I can only kill with a magic item, which I don't have.
Which is fun.
Ha! Junt! There.
I read from a very quick Google earlier, Gareth Vermintide fact, that Vermintide 2 has outsold Vermintide 1's lifetime
Sales. I'd be really interested to know why.
Anticipation?
Yeah, but if you had 100,000 fans of a game, you'd expect at the very most, to get 100,000 sales of your next title. Maybe a few more because it's a new game that appears in a store. So it's like your entire audience plus X.
When did Vermintide come out?
Probably about the same time as Horus Heresy, so 2.5 years ago.
Okay, so it's still relatively new then.
Maybe.
You're making stuff up. I don't know. I think it's one of those things that like people introduce you to games and you don't necessarily buy those games. You like play them at friends' houses or something like that, and then they're like, "Oh, a new one's coming out," and then all the mates buy it, and things like things accelerate. Snowball. That's one. Dwarf Minstrel and Mutant, the Monk and Dragon Priestess.
Right.
I like the Dread Knight. Dread Knight's the first character I ever played with. I have a soft spot for the Dread Knight.
I like
And he has horses.
He does. I like the Amazon, the Valkyrie, Soothsayer, Doomsayer. Soothsayer is a space in the city. I like Doomsayer. Dragon Rider's pretty cool. Black Witch is that good. Black Witch. Doomsayer. Dervish is pretty cool. I'd say Amazon, Valkyrie, Black Witch. I like characters that have optional movement.
Yeah.
I like being able to go, I could go this way, or this way, or that way.
It's not the only thing we've got. Long hair.
I don't think the Black Witch has long hair.
Maybe.
Alright, I guess I'll escape because... Is there a roll check to leave?
Hello, get good.
Hey, get good. Get good. I am now neutral. It's not that bad.
You'll like the Pathfinder then.
That's why I voted for the Pathfinder. And I will represent the Pathfinder when we do a roll of Doom.
Roll of Doom.
So the way it works at the moment is that people vote for the character they want, and then we'll do some sort of percentage thing to represent lives. And then fighting fancy style, we're going to do a live video of people rolling 10 dice at a time. And odd numbers will damage their opponent.
Do you know what game we should play? You just made a funny noise. Escape. We should play Escape.
That will
be,
kill everyone's ears.
But it'd be hectic and it'd be well funny. We could do it on a carpet. It'd be fine.
We could.
Trollololol. Troll.
Do we miss anything?
Probably.
No, we're good there. We're good there.
Vermintide was released October 2015. Thank you very much, Nicholas Baldwin.
2.5 years ago?
Yeah, so it's fairly new.
Yeah, two years, 5 months. I am dead good.
That's like, in game terms, to me, like anything released in the past 5 years is probably fairly new.
Huh.
That's like, I'm getting on a bit now. Getting on
See-
a bit.
When Nomad did a lot of events in the UK, like we went and did a rare replay event, we did Warhammer Fest, we did Fighting Fantasy Fest, we did the GW 35 year birthday event, we did Salute, we did a load of events in a year. The Vermintide guys were at a lot of those events,
Yeah.
pushing their game. So I got to spend quite a lot of time, a little bit of time with 3 or 4 of them. And then after the events, we'd go out in Nottingham, or well, they didn't go out in Coventry. In Coventry, we were at
All your fond memories.
yeah, they were super nice guys.
And this is Fat Shark.
Yes. So
Cool. Shout out to Fat Shark.
there was one of the lead miniature painters. She's not a miniature painter because she does the dioramas.
Okay.
So on the dioramas, they will have a team of people that, like machines, go through and paint all the things.
Yeah.
And in 2 weeks, they'll do 40 models or something. She's the person that gets that one model for 2 weeks.
Perfect. Yeah.
Because she gets the gigantic centerpiece. She was originally from Sweden, and I think knew the Fat Shark guys somehow.
Mm.
So when we were there, we were hanging out with the GW staff and the Fat Shark guys, and there was like more Swedes than there were English people there.
Yeah.
It was dead chill and dead cool. They are super nice people. So Susan says she likes playing Dark Cult. Oh yeah, this is where I was going before. Gypsy's a good character because she can choose to ignore events.
Oh, right, okay.
Dragon Rider is the dragon character I like. Someone on Twitch said the priestess. I prefer Dragon Rider because she's the one that can claim a dragon. If she defeats it, then she gets additional strength, 3+ to a strength against dragons. She gets additional optional movements. She gets to add up to 2, I think, to her movement if she's
Okay.
claimed a dragon. Vampire Hunter, and Black Witch, yeah, optional movements.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh, there's a boss fight. Have I missed it? Yes, I missed it. Queen, wipe the floor. That's because there's like 4 people in the fight.
Bye, Shoshin.
See you,
If you
Shoshin.
haven't left already.
Safe journey.
Hello, Bagafix. Hello, Tenacious Ticker.
Hey, Ticker. Swashbuckler. He's middle pack for me. I like the ability to draw additional cards. It's take an extra turn if you defeat an enemy, and you get to draw additional cards if you're in a field space, I think.
Hey, Pyro. So Talisman Island asked, why does the Ice Queen have a sandstorm?
I don't know.
To which Pyro responded, that makes no sense. Should be a sandwich then.
Sand
Ba-dum.
Witch. Hey, Bag of Fix! Yeah, the issue that I had there is that the Xbox Twitch app recommended a horribly low bitrate.
130p quality, no microphone, and no Fortnite. What were you offering?
I was offering a tiny postage stamp version of Burnout. I did adjust that, but you'd already gone. I was just...
How can you watch Burnout tiny? It just feels like some little arc.
I was
Okay.
testing the waters. I've upped the frame rate and bit rate and all that stuff that it offers. So
I want to know what badumtish.com is. Badumtish.
it's probably just a page.
Just the sound.
I don't have Adobe Flash Player.
What good are you?
So yes, I'll give it another whirl on the weekend. Friday tomorrow. I'll do a stream on Saturday morning and have another practice go.
I can stream Fortnite now for you.
Yeah, that's on PlayStation. Who cares about that?
Swashbuckler is amazing when you say it like Peter Griffin says. Oh, back scratcher.
Swashbuckler!
I like that you've said back scratcher.
What?
It's not a back scratcher.
Oh. Plus, being able to take an extra turn after a win is always a good thing. That's kind of why I like the Dervish character. The Dervish gets to make an additional move for the value of strength of the opponent that he defeats. So,
All of the strength.
So if an enemy has 3 strength, you defeat the enemy, and then you move 3 spaces clockwise, or it's in the same direction.
Yeah. Swashbuckler. Swashbuckler.
Well done. Now we're digressing.
It started now. It has begun.
Filth, family-friendly stream.
Simon Gumbrel says, "Hi people, I have a problem with the city expansion. Drew Street Sage, chose Clockwork Dragon, couldn't play at the beginning of anyone's turn, kept clicking on Street Sage after choosing Dragon."
It may be a bug, but the Street Sage and its counterpart in the Highlands, the Astrologer, is a card that we've had common complaints about since their inception, since they were introduced in the game. A lot of people don't know how to trigger it because the programmers are idiots. They're not idiots. Love you, Jethro. Don't hurt me. You're my favourite.
Jethro's raging.
He's not here, I can say it. Although he is one of the few people that does watch this back. I apologise. Don't tell Richard. He's actually an idiot. He'll never know. Jethro will.
You're
sorry,
so
Jethro.
mean.
If I recall correctly...
That zombie knight. He means business. Alright, if you recall correctly.
The majority of things that you can do that you hold, so if you have a magic chest, if you have a spell, if you have a healing potion or potions of any kind, you double click to trigger them. Whereas the Street Sage and the Astrologer, you have to click on, it brings it up on the center screen, then you click on the card and then you click to queue it or use it.
Okay.
It's one of the few cards that flashes in your inventory that you can't double click on.
Not intuitive design.
No. I could be wrong about that. I'll talk to the programmers and raise it with them as an issue and see if they have any feedback for that.
I'm pushing on my back because my back's really sore, and I've just realised it kind of looks like I'm itching. Oh no, I'm pushing my back. Yeah.
Did we fix it and you can now double click it, Fantaze? I remember it having some sort of weird interaction issue. If we've updated it and it does work like every other card, then ignore that. Richard's still an idiot. I'm not taking that back. Jethro, you were never an idiot. You're my fave.
Hi.
Oh, hi. But yeah, then it may be a bug. Either way, I'll look into it. See if we can reproduce it.
Reproduce.
That's that.
Hello, Farlander.
Hey, Farlander.
Richard's in the stream.
Hi, Richard. What you doing here?
That was brilliant. Yeah. Yes.
Oh.
Is Bag of Fix showing you that he's streaming Fortnite? Is that what's going on?
Yeah. Oh, did I load it? I didn't load it. So make sure it's muted.
Yeah. Yes.
So Bagfix is streaming. Well done, Bagfix. Get an Xbox and we'll stream it together.
Or stream it another time and we'll send people over to your channel while we're not streaming.
I can do that. For anyone that watches us and streams yourself, if you can guarantee to us that you are a family-friendly streamer, i.e. you're not going to stream anything with violence or nudity, and you do your best not to swear during your streams, then we will rehost you. We'll rehost Freechy.
Hello, Big Dean. I think that was. I couldn't see because you changed it. Big Dent. Big Dean T. Big Dean T. Yeah, I'm going with that. I don't know. You seem confused by something. I'm not sure what. As I've missed that.
We had Optimus Prime.
I don't know.
We had emotes and then
Yeah,
question
we
marks.
might have missed something. I apologise. Guten Abend, which I believe is good afternoon.
I'd say it's good evening.
Good evening.
Wie geht's?
Better quality.
Where are all your viewers? How about that? Come at me, bro. I'm making enemies today.
You are. What are you? What are you? Yeah.
Hey, dude.
Yes, so hello, anyone who's new to the stream, we do giveaways. We should probably do a giveaway shortly, actually. Probably wait until this turn's cycled round, and we'll give you some free stuff. If you'd like some free stuff, leave a comment in the Twitch chat. Twitch chat. Richard, I still like you. I do a heart sign, but I have a mug. Wait. Unfortunately, you do have to work with him. There's not much I can do about that.
Yeah, we're in different rooms. We'll be alright.
Did I hear free stuff? Yes, free stuff. Comment in the Twitch chat and get free stuff. That's simple.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I don't know what Trapsmith does. Where is it?
If you would like to see more Nomad Games content or content from Asmodee,
Nice.
Asmodee, or if you would like to see a special Vermintide stream next week, Vermintide 2, not 4, 2. Give a like or follow on YouTube, Twitch, and we will be here at 8 PM Tuesday and Thursday. GMT.
No.
No, are we changing?
Next week.
Time zones.
The UK moves to BST next week.
Yes, so 8 PM
UK
time.
Yes.
Okay.
Get Good asks, hey, any idea when the PS4 will get the extra expansions? Not sure yet. A third-party company called Blit did the port for us. So when we agreed that to get them to work on it, we did it as a whole batch, which I think went up to the Netherrealm. I think the Netherrealms was the latest expansion at the time. It was either Blood Moon or Netherrealms. I don't remember which came last.
Okay.
But you got like 11 expansions in one go. So as we've continued to do the development ourselves for the other platforms, we've not done a batch release for the rest of the PS4 content as it stands. Now, we've spoken in the office about it. It's a nice idea. We would like to do it, but it's not part of our current plans. Hopefully, when we finally catch up with the revised edition of Talisman, when we've finished doing all the digital transitions. I want to say like transversion, but that's not a word. Translations, maybe. Yeah, when we finish with the PC version, we'll get a chance to sit down, breathe, see what the hell is going on Talisman-wise, and revisit the PlayStation version. And hopefully we get to look at an Xbox version, and then I can be a big Xbox fanboy and get my achievements on Xbox. Also, Susan's now in the Twitch chat for giveaway stuff. Yes, there will be free stuff. Vermintide 2. Yep, that's a thing. We'll discuss that in a second. Why not Vermintide 4? I heard it's really good. Warm summers incoming. Nah. Where everyone complains they're melting instead of freezing to death. That is what happens in the UK.
I can't deal with heat.
It's too hot, or it's too cold.
Yeah, but if it's
or
too
it's
cold,
wet.
if it's too cold, I can cover myself in layers and layers of duvets. If it's too hot, I just have to peel my skin away.
I don't get throat infections in the summer.
I melt. Be in the pub. That's it. Cold pint glasses all around me. Be fine.
Anyway, yes. We do giveaways for our content. If you're currently in Twitch, here's a list of an updated list that's accurate.
Updated. Waha.
Of all the stuff that we give away. Vampire bats. Ooh, I'm not paid attention to my lives. I'm about to die.
Fix. Try to win better internet. I'm not a streamer, by the way. I work at the weekend and I will not be able to watch your 140p.
Don't want you to watch anyway. If I could swear in Polish, I would. Dziękuję. There you go. That's all I can say.
You can't say
I'll
that.
say it sarcastically. Stop trying to correct me. I'm trying to have a moment here. I'm dying. Right, I don't care about gold. I just care about lives. How do I get lives?
I just care about lives.
Ugh.
Do, do, do. Come on, enjoy the conga.
That's not a win.
No, pretty artwork though.
It's pretty,
Pretty.
but the thing is, I'm on the wrong side.
Wrong side of the law.
'Cause
Oh wow, we're like dead.
Yeah. My option is to press on here and escape into the city, or escape into the dungeon, which is the hard corner.
Yeah, that's probably not the best idea.
Darn it.
Darn it. Gosh darn it.
Yes, so Twitch, we're about to do a giveaway. If you are a lurker and you're doing what you do best, lurking, to enter the giveaway on Twitch, all you have to do is leave a comment. Just say hello and then ignore us for the rest of the stream. That gets your name in the hat. This is your 2-minute warning.
Those are big lists of free things. They are indeed. There is plenty of stuff. Just to point out to people, who are new to the giveaways and that, you choose one thing from the list. You don't get the entire thing. There has been some confusion in the past. You don't win all that stuff.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
people are like, I would like a season pass, please.
I would
You're
like
not having a
all
season
of that
pass.
stuff.
How do I... I'll
What-
give you a
what
follow, bag of
What
fix.
are you trying to do?
Because I'm nice. We'll boost your followers by at least 2.
Well,
There you go. You have a new follower now, bag of fix.
he's still going to unfollow. He's rage quitting. Leaving you. Because you mean.
Some people do win every week.
What?
I just get the feeling that some people win every week.
It's fixed.
It is fixed.
If anyone goes for the Saracen character, I'll personally sign it. Oh, that's dead nice.
You're very welcome, bag of fix.
You okay, you?
Yeah,
Your
damn.
eyes
I'm
darting
just
everywhere.
taking it all in. Let's do a giveaway. Lurkers, you've had your chance.
I think we've got quite a full hat again today, to be fair.
We do have a full hat. We have 33.
33 people in the hat.
Let's descend us out, so we've got one less. And the Nomad robot is in there somewhere, right?
Okay.
Spiral Mind, hello! Story ends, hello. Darius, you were here at the very start, I
Mr.
believe.
BC Walk. There's a lot of people commenting now. A lot of people trying to get in the hat now.
We're at 32.
We're at 34.
Uh,
What's happening?
yes, but I've taken 2 names out.
Oh yes, we're at 32.
That's nice too.
Oh, it's so confusing.
And the winner is...
Dun,
Da,
dun,
da,
dun,
da,
dun.
da. Spiral Mine! Last person
Thank
in
you.
always wins.
Thank you for joining us. Have some free content.
For those that are now gutted that you didn't win, there'll be 2 more giveaways throughout the stream.
Yes.
Well, there'll be 1 throughout the stream and then 1 at the end. I'm going to escape. I'm going to try to. I don't know what this whole roll to escape business... oh.
So, Spiral Mind, let us know what you would like. Oh, noise. Ugh. Let us know what you would like. If you're not sure what the options are, we can put the lists up again in the chat if you missed that.
Ah, no! Death!
Guys, it's been fun.
Death! Ooh. Death. Death.
Mm-hmm. Was Was that fun? Was that fun? Oh, guys.
Now it's the Deep Realms. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome to a Nomad stream. Where we die first every week.
Boo.
Boo. Must look harder. What did we get?
Right. I'm going to be interested to know what the next card out in the next 2 cards out in the Deep Realms would have been. Oh yeah, Spiral Mind. What do you want?
What do you want?
I got distracted by dying.
Death. All of the death. Should turn off Bloodbath. The problem is, that if we turn off Bloodbath, we would literally be here all night.
Yeah, there, as Junts just said. Any decent game of Talisman without Bloodbath takes a long time. Can you go over the new bit, as I was driving back from Luton, so missed the explanation. The new bit is a tiny section which exists between the city and the dungeon. So you need those corner board expansions to play. It is made up of a row of 2 and a row of 4 spaces. You move through them one by one. In the 2 spaces, you draw 2 cards and take them on. In the bottom spaces, you draw 3 cards per space, I think. I might be making this up. And they are face down, and then once per turn you face that stack. So it'll take 3 turns to get past that space. Once you've defeated the 3 cards or engaged the 3 cards, you then move on to the next space. When you are on the edges, so on the top 2 or on the outside 2 on the bottom row, you can choose to press on inwards or escape. If you choose to escape, you roll and then you move with that dice. So roll, you've got to nominate a value that you want to heist with.
So you need to do heist, followed by the amount. Which Gareth will...
Like that.
I can't think of words.
Do.
No. Show. Gareth will.
Thank you, Simon.
Demonstrate. That's the word I was looking for.
There we are.
I can do it. I can do them words.
Simon says, my favourite 3 characters are the Ninja, the Shaman, and the Nomad. Ninja, good character. Shaman, I don't know what it is that doesn't quite draw me to it. Except death and dying. And what was the last one? Nomad. I've never really played the Nomad.
Is that because you want to distance yourself?
No, I think it's just whenever I play Fireland characters. The Nomad from the Fireland. Sure, Nomad's from the Fireland.
Dun, da, da, da.
Where is she? Where's the Fireland characters? Yeah. I always play the Dervish whenever I play Fireland characters. Just because of that ability to move beyond the space when you've made a kill. It's like taking an extra turn, in my opinion.
Fair enough.
There is Talisman Island with the explanation. He knows best as he made it.
Yeah, cool. I don't know if... Is Spiral Mind still here? Are they still here? Did they just drop by? They're still in here.
Yeah, we'll keep calling them out.
Yeah. You got free stuff, yo?
Spiral Mind!
Ooh.
You've won!
You've won.
I died. Lost 1,000. Don't read my comments. Yeah, read your comments. What are you on about?
There are a lot of people making comments. We are trying to keep up as well as we can whilst answering questions.
I've acknowledged everything you've said. Doesn't anyone like Elf as they can move between the woodlands? And the Elf can move between wood spaces,
Okay.
which is air as an ability, but with the introduction of the woodlands, that gives him like 6 more spaces that he can engage with, so he can quickly move in and out of the woodlands. I've just yet to play the woodlands properly. I had that one game on Tuesday, and that's about it. You're very welcome for the fall. Yes, I know that. What are you on about then?
Stop shouting at people.
He's confused. He's shouting at me.
And Gareth is having an argument with a comment section. Look at that, you lost a viewer then shouting at people.
Good. Didn't want you anyway. Not committed. No loyalty these days. That's what I say. Oh yeah, I was going to move on to Vermintide 2 and explain that to people.
What?
Because people like
Vermintide
Vermintide, because we
2?
said it at the start. I was going to tease it. I was like, on Tuesday, we're doing a stream of a new game, and we've spoke to the developers, and they've given us keys to give out for the stream.
But then,
What do you think it could be?
aren't you Team Decimus? Wasn't
And
it
that-
Decimus that
And
ruined
Decimus
it?
went, is it Vermintide
Wasn't it?
2? I was
Didn't you
like,
ruin the surprise?
yeah. Team Decimus.
Mm.
Yeah, then someone immediately was like, is it Vermintide 2? Yes, it is. On Tuesday, I'll be streaming Vermintide 2, and I've downloaded it today, and I might have downloaded it yesterday. Besides, no, it finished downloading today. Downloaded it today. I loaded it up and went through the, is it bright enough? Can you choose your sound settings bit? And then it immediately started playing a cutscene straight into the game. There was no menu. So I immediately quit the game, because that's where I'm going to start on Tuesday. We'll go through it together.
Yay.
And I will have 3 keys that I'll be rewarding for Vermintide 2 in the same manner that we do on our Twitch streams usually. I'll be doing that next Tuesday. So if you are here and you are listening and you like Vermintide 2, that's what will be happening on our Tuesday stream next week.
Bagafix says, please don't make this stream on Xbox Nomad games. we won't stream on Xbox. We won't subject you to the 140. It went up. It went from 130 to 140p.
It's up to 1080. I moved it to 1080. The thing is, it recommends that because obviously it thinks it will be a better quality stream because there's less
Yes.
memory bandwidth usage and all that stuff, technical stuff. So the more you blow it up, the more data it has to transfer,
Yes.
the more laggy it is.
But
I'll try.
Nomad content is not currently on Xbox, so we probably won't be moving the Nomad streams to
Vermintide 2 is
Xbox.
on Xbox.
Vermintide 2 is on Xbox.
Blood Bowl 2 is on Xbox.
Are we playing Vermintide 2 on Xbox?
No, I'm playing on PC.
Playing it on PC. It's okay. Xbox can't win at everything.
I can try.
It can try. Yeah.
Ah, sorry everyone. Yeah, so that's what we've got.
I can see magical things that you guys can't see.
But I'll replace it when we finish this.
Yes. It's exciting, although someone has condensed this in an interesting manner, and that irritates me.
It's alright, they won't be watching.
Right, so when you resize text, you resize it and you don't use the drag tool because it changes the proportions. And just saying. I notice these things these days, and as someone who gets panicky about stupid things, it irritates me.
Bagafix, do you know anything about achievement scores on Xbox? I have 112,000 G. I can't just give that up. I'm invested. I am very, very committed to Xbox.
I have to admit, I do prefer the achievement system on Xbox.
Yeah,
Like to the
trophy system. Stupid. You have to do everything to get a platinum trophy to show that you've completed it.
Yeah, and it irritates
platinums
me
only
because
count.
like I'll be honest, I haven't played PlayStation in a while, so I don't know if it's the same now. But the trophy system used to work in percentages as well.
Yep.
So like, you would have to 100% a game, or it would be like painfully obvious that you hadn't 100%ed the game. And some of them, it's just like impossible to get all of the achievements. It's just ridiculous. You have to like play the game 3 times over in different styles and stuff, and I don't have the time for that. But yeah,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. So I quite like having the achievement system where you can just like, I just have my G building up. It makes me happy.
You can do whatever you want in a game and play it as much as you want, and you'll get your 200, 400, 600, 800 G.
Yeah. I've heard a lot about Sea of Thieves.
Yeah. I've not really looked into it. I saw the puzzle video that they've done like 7 puzzle videos to support the release of the game. I watched the first one, didn't like it.
Alright, okay. They have like merch out for it, like controllers and things like that. I quite like the look of the stuff, but I'm like, I don't know anything about the game. Why would I buy the controller if I don't know the game? My
C's lot were all in the beta for it and told me to get in the beta, and when I finally did, I'd missed it by like an hour. Gutting.
Who doesn't love a good word search?
It was Richard that shared it with us.
Was it?
Yeah.
Ugh. Chill. So how are we going on here? Got a minimum is on 2 lives. Just gained a strength though. Or is that a card?
Alright.
Phantasmal still on 4. Atog is on 3. Elf has got 4 lives. And Decimus is on 2 lives.
Phantasmal's doing well considering he got down to 1 life. Not only is he got back up to 4, he's got 5 strength and 7 craft. Richard, I gave you a sword.
Oh, I have a sword now. Yes, you have a sword. You have a Magic Zelda sword, which I thought I was special because I had, and now apparently everyone's allowed them, so, yeah, that's fine.
All the people of power have them.
No, that's fine.
That's a compliment.
That's fine, you told him that he was your favourite a minute ago.
No, I told him Jethro's my favourite.
I'm getting...
That's not changed.
Alright, yeah, okay. No, it's fine. What are we fighting? At least you had the sword first, thank you, Storians.
No, I had the sword first.
Shush.
I gave myself a sword.
You gave yourself a sword?
Yes.
A sword?
The first person to get a sword has to be the person to give it to themselves. That's absolutely a thing.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. No. Yeah. No.
Bang effects. I followed you just so I could unfollow you.
Behave yourself. Stop being mean.
Alright. He started it. He's being mean to me first.
Look at you. You can't even like fake a like nice person face. Ow. Me head.
That's karma.
Karma. Karma. Banging me head on the shoulder.
What have I've left Lucky in the dungeon.
So the beast wiped the floor with everyone.
There's been a few updates. Have they got any new mini games? No.
No.
I forgot what the free for all was.
Free for all. Ooh. The beast has a sandstorm too.
So you need at least 5 gold to enter the free for all. There needs to be at least 2 of us, and only 1 person can win.
Dun, dun, dun. Glad I was late typing. If you'd have typed
you may
sooner,
have been the difference.
you may have.
The more combatants there are, the more likely you are to get winners.
Who will win? Who will win? Dun, dun, dun.
It's like Gears here in spirit. Bagafix is channeling the spirit of Gear.
Because you mean to him too.
I wasn't mean to him. He insulted my practice stream.
He did. He did do that.
It was a practice stream and I got it wrong, but it's practice. Story ends!
Ow.
Last in. Person that wins.
That's how it works.
You won last week!
Yeah, you won this
last
week.
Tuesday. Last time. Last stream.
Oh, knees. I've got so many knees.
Huh.
Have I got tea? I've not even got any tea left. Oh, it's a bad time. Ow. Oh, don't leave, Bagafix.
Next week I'm going to stream without coughing my guts up.
But I will know. I told you, I'll give you a prize. I will give you free stuff. I will give you Danny based free stuff. Or I could just go into the Nomad office and steal you some stuff.
Oh, I'm getting rid of the haiku. It's a stupid prize.
It is a stupid prize.
200 gold. How long do you have to watch to get 200 gold? An hour of watching
10 minutes.
will get you 20 gold. So that's 10 hours of watching. So that's about 3 streams you have to watch to get 575 poem.
Are you sitting on cushions? We are sitting on cushions, but to be honest, at this point, the cushions aren't particularly useful. They're like pancakes. I sat on pancakes.
That's why my drink's up there. It gives me an excuse to stand up.
Show everyone your butt.
Yeah.
Gold! Give me the gold! An Xbox One. I cannot give you... There's no Xbox Ones in the office, is there? And I think that if I gave you Gareth's, he may cry.
The
Like,
internet's
you've-
not that bad. I just set the stream up poorly. And I learnt that because you were there and you told me. But now you keep telling me. And you're mean. Decimus got triple armor. Yes. And 2 axes. He's just running in, wildly swinging axes.
Ow. Whatever works. Is everyone back up to... Ooh.
The will of the wisp is glitched. It should not be able to keep it as a trophy. Roll 2 dice to determine the total craft. If you kill them, gain 1 craft, but you must discard them instead of taking them as a trophy. Looks like a bug to me.
Will of the Wisps. I've got a list. Will of the Wisp.
Descendos is still here.
Yeah, he won't be writing this down. He might do. He might just ignore that bugs are happening.
Hey, we didn't do a bet this week.
Hello, Big D&T.
I don't know if that's something someone does.
I don't know.
If they do that emoji, does it be like they're using the hello emoji and they're new? Say hello to them.
I don't know. Should have bet on Gareth being killed first. Really low odds. Really low
Yeah.
odds.
That's like under evens.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bagafix. Jakuya. Jakuya.
I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna try. honestly.
Jakuya. Jakuya.
There's like a bit of an N sound in it, like
What?
Jane.
Jinkuya.
Yeah, more like that.
Jinkoya.
That was quite good, I think.
Jinkuya. No,
That you've
wrong.
gone. The first one was
Like-
quite good, I think.
That's
Like any
hot.
Polish people in the stream.
Bagafix.
Let us Bag of Fix will tell you you're doing it wrong anyway.
Jin Koya. Jin
Yeah,
Koya.
closer, I think. Yeah,
Sorted.
maybe. Yeah, that's how you spell it. Spell it. It's the pronunciation that we're struggling with.
Where's the N in that?
No, it's like there's like a little noise in the middle.
Right. Hi, Polish people. Czech. It's funny because our marketing manager put together a kind of like a what's the correct word? This is just a kind of little information pack for the directors who aren't involved in streaming and know very little of it. So it's just kind of like, here, this is what we're doing, this is our plans. And she's like, our primary audience is English speaking. I was like, nah, it's all
Just-
Polish.
All Polish.
That's gay.
Hi, Kay! We've missed you.
Right. There's
Right, that's Prussia.
Proszę mam nadzieję, że następnym... Right, that is a combination of letters that isn't in English. Pnim. Następnym razem będzie lepsze jakość. Jakość.
Sure.
Rzecz.
Yeah, so it's Che.
Rzecz. Rzecz.
Chesh.
Rzecz.
Chesh.
Rzecz.
Oh my gosh, it's been a while since we've done a good language screen.
Jebak Tisa.
I have no idea.
Right. Procha man. Right, that's not swearing in Polish, is it? That's like a nice thing to say.
Right.
Yeah, I
I'm
did
trying to
something
think.
like that a few weeks ago. I was down in the local shop on my lunch break and I'd paid for my stuff and I was waiting for like Jethro and Richard to finish because they were at the self-service behind me. And I was just looking at the headlines in the newspaper and an old man that must have been like in his 80s walked past and was like, "It's not a library." And I was like, I'm just looking what the headlines are. And he was like, "I only buy this paper." And I think I said, they're all the same, like standard.
Night, Susan.
Bye. How do you say bye in Polish? Cześć.
I don't
So
know.
does that apply? Is that like an all-round
I
greeting?
don't know. I've only ever used. I don't know.
Nostar. There you go. That's Welsh.
Yeah.
It's good night. Nostar. There you go. That's good night in Welsh. All Polish viewers are shouting at the screen. Hey, Bagfix said not bad. Thank you. Do widzenia. Hey, there we are. We should know that one. Dobronak. Do
Yeah.
widzenia.
Do widzenia is like. Yeah. Okay. It's been too many years. Too many years since I've done Polish.
A lot of time.
Too many.
Susan, as you've spoken our Twitch chat, you can still win a freebie. I will send you a message on Twitch if you do win. I'll let you know.
Yes. How healthy is the hat looking?
We're at 34.
34 people
Oh,
in the
we're
hat.
at 33 because someone Spiral Mine won, didn't they?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I see. Spiral Mind, if you're still here, you did win.
It is funny. My first experience with Talisman was the Polish version, Magia I Miecz, which means magic and sword.
Yeah.
It took me 10 years to discover that it was not a Polish board game, and I got the Italian edition.
Okay, cool. There was a message on YouTube, I think.
Yes, Simon.
By the way, most annoying card in-game is the Gremlin by far. It's a nightmare. It has destroyed my game many a time.
Worst card. I don't know. My very first task as QA. I'm now a producer at Nomad Games, but I started in QA, which is quality assurance, also known as game testing. within the first week of being there and being showed the ropes and kind of like, these are the buttons you press, this is the systems that we use, I was given the city expansion and I was told, like, you've got to try and work out this problem. Not a strict problem, but kind of like go through and test these cards, so you test. Step 1 is make sure they do what they say.
Yep.
And I was given the gremlin, which was broken.
Okay.
It didn't work in a certain way. So I tried it with every item that I could find, and I had this like massive list of 100 items that I tested the gremlin with, and then someone was like, the problem's not with the items, it's with the gremlin. You just need to say the gremlin doesn't work. And I was like, oh. It doesn't work with a load of things, though. No, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's not going to work because the gremlin's broken.
I like to think that like Richard and that sat there going, he's
Richard wasn't
tested
working
everything. Was he not?
No,
I
was
thought
long
that-
ago.
I thought that you were like fairly newbie
Uh,
compared to like.
I was 2 months ahead of Richard. I joined in July. He joined at the end of September.
Oh my gosh! So not only are you like twins, but you were like twins around the same time as well. I need to get you some Richard glasses. You can be true twins.
If we ignore the fact there's like 5 years between... No, it's not 5 years between us. It's 4 years, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he a baby?
A baby that's 23 years old, yeah.
Oh, that's baby. If it's younger than my sister, it's baby. That's what I'm calling.
Basilisk is a... Sky Screecher. I hate the Sky Screecher. So the Sky Screecher, I think we touched on either last week or last stream, which is the one where you...
Stumpy.
Well done.
Sorry.
You lose if you roll above your... No, roll under your craft.
Okay.
Which means once you've got like 6 craft or 7 craft, you will lose against Sky Screecher every single fight.
Okay.
Because obviously 1 die.
Doesn't sound fun.
No. Hate Sky Screecher. That's my vote. A lot of people say the Shiver Nymph.
Carry on.
The Shiver Nymph avoids combat for anything that is stronger than 2.
Alright, okay.
For how much gold can we buy Nomad Lad?
Take him.
If you pay for post and packaging, he's yours.
Take him.
There's John. Shiver Nymph and Ecor. The strength and craft versions are the same card.
Right, okay.
They can block spaces if they get to the end of an expansion. Like Shiver Nymph exists in the Highlands, so if you draw her there, she can get to the Eagle King, which means she's got nowhere to go. But in the Talisman flow of your turn, if you evade a card, or if a card is evaded, you end your turn there. So you get to the end space where the Shiver Nymph is.
Yeah.
It has nowhere to go but still evades you, and your turn ends there. Nothing happens. And people hate it. The struggle with the Basilisk and Dark Fae is they kill you if they roll doubles. So no matter what fate you've got, if they've rolled doubles, you're dead.
Yeah.
I think there is one item which is in the Firelands, which is Pharaoh's Crown, that allows you to re-roll.
I feel like you're starting to whisper now.
That allows you to re-roll an enemy's dice. So the Pharaoh's Crown is the only thing that will get you past a Basilisk, or gives you a chance.
You could add alternate Sky Screecher, Ecor, and Shiver Nymph to the game.
Let it go, John. Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
If we were to give out custom cards for every group of people or persons that wanted a custom card, or a house rule of a card, the game would have such massive variety that there'd never be an online game, because no one would agree with anything. People will want the Alchemist on, they'll want Alchemist off, they'll want potions to be magic objects because that's the way it is in the game, they'll want them to be non-magic objects because it's silly the way it actually is. They'll want the Shiver Nymph the way it is. It's purist versus, I don't know what the other camp are. The elitist versus the
Traditionalists?
No.
What are you on about?
People who want to play Talisman the way it was made don't want to see any change, shape, whatever shape or form.
Yeah, so, yeah. Okay. Antigram says the horse thief is the annoying late in the game after hoarding all that lovely loot and then having to drop most of it.
I think he exists in 2 decks as well. I think he's one of the adventure cards that come with the Highlands, and he's in the Highlands or something like that.
Purists. You. Don't house rule it, just change it. You have the power.
Sorry everyone.
You've been dying for a while now.
Yeah. We all know you need to hardcode some extra luck. I always lose. I know the feeling. Just look up there. That's me, dead.
Descendos. You're the programmer.
Notice that cards only follow that when revealed logic when they're about to be encountered, not when they're drawn and revealed through other effects. Something to think about.
You literally have the power.
What does that mean? Is he just exposing bugs for a laugh?
You're a coder. Code it however you want.
Is how it works.
Nomad Games, I would like to win an ordinary sword card because someone took it from me and I had to print myself, but it looks ugly.
Okay, fair deal. If your name is drawn from the hat, I will send you a sword card and I'll sign it if you want. We'll sign it.
He's like, everyone sign it apart from you.
We can't have the full team sign it because it's a tiny card and there's not enough room. But someone in the Nomad staff building will sign a sword card for you if you win.
I'd sign it. I have nothing to do with the game. Except I'm here. I'm here. That's my connection to the game.
Hey Stern, welcome back.
Oh yeah. You have a whiskey drink to help your throat.
We don't have any whiskey.
Do we not? I think we have some
Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
Do we have Buffalo Trace?
I think so. But maybe after the stream. Maybe after the stream.
I'm gonna put it in like a brown bag.
Hello Stern. Hello.
Bag of Fix. We do our regular draws, which means every time you talk to us, your name goes into the hat. Instead of claiming an expansion, I will send you a sword card if you win. Does that sound fair? Sound like a deal?
Descendos says, me and Jethro still disagree about card effects still happening when the card that has caused them left the board. He's getting his way.
Yeah. He's the boss.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry,
Sort of.
Richard. There you go. Programmer battle.
Clashes is too strong a word, but there have been times when we've had to gang up on Jethro about implementations.
He's so calm. And
He's calm because he doesn't
like,
argue with people.
A permanent smile on his face, even when you can see that he's unhappy, but he's still smiling, and you're like, oh.
All right. I'll ask him how he likes Belgium. It's a good deal. Fair enough. If your name is drawn out, then yes, I will send you a sword card.
Who would you like to sign it? If you'd like anyone to sign it.
Yeah, do you just want a plain card or do you want a signature on it?
We could send you a plain card and like a postcard. Like just a printed postcard that was signed.
That's becoming like a top tier prize now.
No, it wasn't. Not one of the official postcards.
Yeah, I know.
Just like a thingy.
But then anyone can say, "I want that" when I win.
Okay, we won't do that then. That's fine.
That needs to be special.
Me and Gareth have striked it down.
Yeah, there have been times when me, Amanda, and Michael QA have had to gang up on Jethro because someone's put in a bug, and Jethro's given a comment back on it which says this isn't a bug. It's meant to work this way, and then someone's duplicated the bug accidentally, not realizing it, and then it's like it already left a comment on the other one. It's like, definitely a bug. And then we, like, as a team, like, all our heads pop up over our monitors. And we're like, this is a bug, isn't it? Jethro said this, though, and we're like, like, we'll have to ambush him. Then we go in as a team. Like, Jethro, you need to change this. And Jethro's like, okay. And then he doesn't. Because he's got the power.
I want to know what John's just put in the comments. I'm going for not my something. No, we're cheating.
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
I love that phrase.
Nimush Sik Kirk
Circ.
Nimush Malpi. No, that's Mavpi.
Oh, is it one of those weird L's?
Yeah.
It's a W in it.
Malpi. Malpi?
I don't know.
Nimush Sik Nimush Malpi.
There are Polish people crying somewhere in the world. Possibly in Poland.
Maybe. What are the odds? Maybe he's being paid for a full-time job. Sto Bez Nug.
Oh, guys. Too much language going on. Can't hack it.
Nah, not enough.
Not enough.
We're a multicultural folk. We're playing on that. That is. I'll adjust the camera so you can see.
Our table without legs.
Hello, come with me. Come with me. Wait,
to the world of the mighty bush.
The mighty bush.
Oh. See, the problem is you're watching on that, which is way behind in time. They're going to have like a 20-second thingy of the table.
30 seconds of my table without legs.
There you go. That's our beautiful setup.
Just elevates it slightly.
Stunning.
Oh, now we've got it in Dutch.
Oh no. What?
I know you're from Belgium, but no one speaks Flemish anymore. It's like Latin. It's dead. Don't happen. Don't even cross the head.
Awesome artwork on the new expansion cards. I agree. Some fantastic artwork.
There's the Pharaoh's Crown. There's the card that I was on about.
Try and get your legs under that. I have been tempted.
Not now. Don't.
Whole setup's gonna go.
Yeah, so our dining room table, which is through there, is a circle that can be expanded, and you slot in these longer wooden slats to extend the table. We have one of them here. That is what we're using as a tiny...
The cord leaves.
110p and a table without legs. You win today. Is that good or bad? I assume bad. It's 1080p now. I've adjusted it.
Do you know what? I am proud of our non-setup. It's a setup. We've got like 2 screens and everything.
Only Polish I need to know is Vinieri Majones.
Yes, it's white mayonnaise.
Right.
I can do that. That's the extent of my Polish.
Polish food. Bosh.
No, I never. Yeah. Well, you can get white bosh. That's the only reason I know what Vinary is.
Vinary Bosh.
Yeah.
I was getting up for a reason, and then I stopped, and then I forgot why I was getting up.
I don't know. Drink. I don't know what he's doing. He's leaving. Hi guys. Look at that card art. Tomb Warden. Oh, what is that? Nylepshi? Mayonnaise? I don't know. Captain abandoned his post. He has indeed. He's fled the ship. We super dead. So we have Eminem on 1 life. Phantasmal is on 4 lives and looking strong. with 7 strength and 8 craft. We have Atog on 4 lives, 7 craft. Elf is on 4 lives, and Decimus is on 3 lives. It's getting close. Jethro's never really put his foot down on the rules stuff. Usually we debate it out, and whichever side is more right is more right. Who's more wrong? Or easier wins. I think that is a general work debate. Whoever gives up first loses. Who knows? Maybe I actually speak German or French. You never know for Belgium. It doesn't have a single language. I like that though. I like people who can speak a lot of languages. I wish I could, but I haven't put enough effort into learning. British ignorance. Everyone speaks English.
Je ne parle pas français.
Is that your one French phrase?
My
I
one
don't
French
know.
phrase.
I don't know how to speak French. You should program it in a house. Rule for ultra fast talisman. All roll a die. Highest score wins the game. It shall be done. Parlez-vous le français? Non.
Non. Je ne parle pas français. Jethro is or has introduced a skip the AI button, which means you can just go boop boop boop.
And things just happen. And
Yeah.
yeah.
So if you're playing 1 human against 5 AI, you just skip to your turn every round, and you have to deal with the consequence of what happened. Oui, le gars.
Oui, le gars. It's like your favourite French phrase.
No, I told you this. I recently found out that Ross Noble says it wrong, and I've been saying it wrong as a I was in Paris visiting Asmodee, and we were joking about the French that I know, and I said, Je suis le gars! And Julien, who is the producer for Talisman and Smash Up and Fighting Fantasy, fantastic guy, got along with him really well, looked at me and went, you are the guy? I was like, I'm the guy, but what? I was like, Je suis le gars? And he's just looking at me going, yeah, you're saying I am the guy. And I was like, I am the station? That's the joke. That's what Ross Noble says. And he's like, that's not... Gar is guy. Gar is station.
Maybe not like that.
Maybe not like that. But it's
like a dying Frenchman.
It's Je suis le gars. Ha! Like in this very French way, but the English don't have that noise in our lexicon.
They don't have that noise.
No one has that noise.
Terabad. I like that. Hello, Northeron.
Hey, Northeron.
Oh, there's more Polish going on. I don't know. I don't know language. I can't speak
Jabajadi?
English. What?
The other thing we laughed at is his surname is Secher. But the like QUE noise is not a noise that the English have in their language. So we say Secher or something like that, and that's not his name. It's not said that way.
Oh, yeah.
But it's spelled that way.
I'd say this is my I can't roll my R's or anything, so some words just don't sound right. Oh my god, are you alright?
What is that? Who is that, Bagafix? Is that you? Or is that kind of like a standard Polish meme?
Okay.
That I was not expecting that.
Okay.
That's the print.
French make the most wonderful pastries. I could not read that word for some reason.
A lot of people were saying that when we went to visit the Asmodee offices. It's on Rue de Clichy, and there's just bakeries everywhere.
Yeah.
And in the Asmodee offices, I'm not sure who it is that's tasked with it, but there is pastries at the start of the day and at the afternoon. There's just
like proper
the company
pastry.
gets for the staff.
It's like in this country lately, like I can't even get a decent donut. It's just rubbish. They're like dry cardboard things. I would eat proper pastries. Like I would be huge. I'd be a big elephant.
What's just happened?
I think that.
Oh,
that
right,
it's
we're
just
collecting
like,
for the
yeah,
boss,
it's
and
just
now we're starting
timed.
on FFA.
Woo, 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 woohoo. Are we not joining in? Not going on free
Let's
for
go
all.
FFA then.
Let's go free for all. We will wipe the floor with your. No, no, no.
Yeah, bag of fix. That was funny.
Funny onions. Oh, fruit punch
Ice
has
cream.
lost a life.
Hey!
Decimus is
Wasn't
down.
Decimus? Team Decimus?
He deserved that because he just lost a life. Woohoo!
My money's on Phantasmal as it stands. One other thing happened in game I played earlier. One person was in jail. Harbinger appeared forcing everyone to place the terrain card down on their square, but none appeared in jail. Is this a bug? What do you think, Sendos? Are you still here?
And we throw it to the programmer.
I played earlier. One person was in jail. Harbinger appeared forcing everyone to place the terrain card down on their square, but none appeared in the jail. Does sound like a bug.
Unless there's anything specific to the jail that stops people having to put stuff down. Oh, is John leaving? Bye, John. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for stopping. Everyone, Deep Realm exists because of John.
Deep Realms.
Talisman Island.
Deep Realms.
Deep Realms. Yeah. Bag of Fix won the free for all.
Nice.
I have 110 HP. Ah. Gotta put the bins out. I put the bins out at my old property today. That was fun.
Gareth, shapeshifter seems to be bugged. By the way, I lost to a 1 strength 4 that rolled a 1.
Were you on the runes? Did it get a +2 to its attack score? Because you are in the middle region. Right, guys, so Vermintide 2 next Tuesday, we will be playing that and giving out keys for Vermintide 2. Thursday, what should we do? We will be doing Talisman. Should we do a beta stream? Should we do more Woodlands? Should we do Deep Realms? Should we just do a standard multiplayer thing? Should we return to a beginner's guide too? Excuse me. I think we've skipped a few episodes of that at the moment, so should we go back to that format? We'll do a multiplayer online base game plus 1 expansion, or does everyone want to see more Woodland?
Fortnite. Oh, to send us is there. He was just ignoring that last bit where you asked him. Fortnite.
I would. I should, because it doesn't get watched by the people that tell me what I can stream. I'll just do like a 10-minute opening for Talisman, because that's the bit they check, and then I'll stream Fortnite.
I was AFK, honest. So the Harbinger forced all players to drop cards, but the player who was in the jail space.
They had to draw terrain cards on the spaces they were on.
Okay.
So it's like the Chaos Rift or some card like that. and the person that was in jail didn't put a terrain card down. Something like that.
Yeah.
So, Rule, do you even have 500 gold to do that? Spiral Mind, are you about? You won a free giveaway earlier. Speaking of Harbinger, I was in the jail and the flood card was placed there. Since the moment, all my turns ended right away. I started them, in other words, I got soft locked to jail by the terrain card. We have heard that as an issue. I can't remember what the outcome was though. You should be able to freely move away from it because the text on the jail that is keeping you on that space doesn't exist, but the movement around the city region is based on the arrows that are on the board. As you can see, I'm pointing to the screen for Danny at the moment.
Yeah.
There's arrows in each shop space.
Sorry.
And
My knees locked.
there's also arrows moving around the board. There's none on the jail.
Okay.
So it's not governed by the same movement rules.
Right, okay.
But I know that was raised as an issue earlier.
Tried the woodland. The woodland and deep realms last night. So good. Woodland is going to make things so crazy. I think they look really good. I think they're really nice looking boards.
What are you talking about, Pyronaut? I've earned every single penny that I have. That is hard earned. I get like triple pay for streaming. Not in real life. I don't get paid by the hour. Hey Trash. How was your nap?
Hey, Josh. Spiral Mind, you're here.
You won.
You won something. Would you like to tell us what you would like, and we will get that to you?
I'm not illegally printing gold, Paranoid. I'm quantitative easing. It's what it's called. Alright.
Popping in to say bye. Bye, Josh.
We died. Status report, we're dead.
Yes.
Surprise!
Yes. Have a good night.
We've got Phantasmal is on 8-8. Everyone else is on a mix. I suppose Fruit Punch, who is Decimus, is on 6-7. That's not too bad.
Yeah. Spiral Mind, if you're not sure what's available, what you can choose from, we will put up the prize list for you.
I will pass this time. What?
Are you sure? There's loads to choose from. You could get Fighting Fantasy Legends. You could get Horus Heresy. You could get any of the Talisman digital expansions. Backgammon Blitz, Lapland Solitaire. You could get a character.
Tinkerer is a tier 1 character for sure. Nah.
Faux show.
She ain't no spellcaster. Oh, alright. Alright, Spiral Mind. Thank you for the support. Unless you won them all via streaming. You've been here a while. We'll do a reroll then, if that's okay with you. We'll do 2 rolls. We'll do an immediate reroll for Spiral Mind, as they're kind enough to give up their victory and pass that on. And then we'll do an immediate second roll to see if we can find someone else that doesn't have any content. Or doesn't have all content, should I say.
Yeah, okay. Let's reroll. Does anyone want free stuff? Might as well not waste our time. That's fine. No, that's fine. No free stuff for anyone.
Thank you, Spiral Man. That's very kind
Thank
of you.
you.
Right, so just for the record, we have 36 people in the hat. For anyone that is lurking or has just stumbled, I wonder if anyone has done that. They've just clicked. They saw this video that's listed on Twitch. They clicked it because they were like, I'm bored. What's this? And we're like, free stuff. You can win our game. For the lurkers that are here, we give out free content. That is the base games that we have, which is Talisman, Talisman Horus Heresy, Fighting Fantasy Legends, Backgammon Blitz, or Lapland Solitaire. Hopefully we can get some smash up keys one day. That is a goal.
One day.
And we also give out expansions and DLC characters for Talisman and Talisman the Horus Heresy.
Yeah.
So to be in with a chance of winning that, all you have to do is leave a comment in the Twitch chat, whether that is hello, hi, just mash the keyboard, or whether you actually engage with us about Talisman, Deep Realm, which is what we're currently showcasing. That's currently in beta. If you want to talk about the beta or release dates or what it takes to actually develop something, or what the weather like is here, or just how dark it is, what our favourite food is.
Story ends. That's pretty spot on.
What?
No, nothing. You good? Let's roll.
Leave a comment. 1 minute warning.
1 minute warning.
Lurkers, if you want to win stuff, here's your 1 minute warning.
How many giveaways we got left after reroll?
We've got immediate reroll, immediate second draw, and then when we finish the stream, we'll do a third and final draw.
That's 3 chances to win some Nomad goodies.
I'd love to see more video game adaptations of classic fantasy board games. There is a host of things. Asmodee have just exploded with digital versions of tabletop games in the past year. They've done something like in a year and a half they've put out 40 titles or something crazy like that. So yeah, there's loads of options, and hopefully we can use our Asmodee contacts to try and get a few keys for a few of those board games.
Yep.
I'd like to do a Ticket to Ride stream sometime. I love Ticket to Ride. I think we were talking about Smash Up and its online system, and I think Asmodee were talking about Ticket to Ride and the way that works and using time. What?
It's been over a minute.
Okay.
You want free stuff?
Here's the reroll.
It's Sinjid Ninja.
I didn't even see that person talk.
Yeah, they're up there. I was gonna say hi, but you were talking like all the time. Look. Yeah.
I saw the comment. I just didn't clock who it was belonging to. Ninja, you've won.
Yes, if you would like any free stuff, you can get some free stuff. You just won. I'm chatting. Rubbish. Let us know what you would like, and we will get that to you. Harold is a great game. You're quite a fan of that one, aren't you?
I like Harold. Jethro, I think Richard was in the middle. Jethro didn't like Harold, but I did. I was quite a fan of it. I immediately, essentially, we played one game, just me and Richard, because Jethro was off. And then we played one between me, Richard, and Jethro, and then I bought the physical version. Because I liked it that much. Yeah, Fantasy Flight Game, which is owned by Asmodee, has a digital game division. Yes, if you were to name a board game company, chances are it's owned by Asmodee. They're that big. They own Z-Man Games, Fantasy Flight, Plaid Hat Games. They've just acquired 2 more in like the past month or so. They are huge. And they are rapidly expanding.
Harold needs more positive reviews. Mine's the only one on the store page. I will go and give Harold a positive review.
You have to own it. You can't just review
thing.
stuff. I'm not sure if I can review it because I didn't pay for it.
On Steam.
Yeah, because I have Asmodee developer access for the titles they publish for us. That by proxy gives me access to a load of their other games. So a few of us at Nomad spend our lunch times playing games that are developed by other developers under the Asmodee banner. So I think the last thing that we've been playing is Scythe Digital Edition. It's very similar. I think Jethro didn't like it for the reasons he didn't like Herald, which is it has its own native language. It uses like symbols and wording that is specific to the game, which means it's not inherently intuitive because you have to know what the game means by that exact symbol. I like both of them. I enjoyed Scythe and I enjoyed Herald.
Sinjid Ninja has asked for Lapland Solitaire.
Tomorrow, I will get on that because I'm at home. I have access to the Asmodee user database thing that allows me to award Talisman content. To grab keys, though, I need to be on the work network. So I will do that tomorrow.
Yeah, so I am making a note of that. Sinjid Ninja, Lapland Solitaire, and we will get that to you tomorrow. No problem.
There is an option with reviews that you can tick got it for free, but it doesn't add to the weight of overall reviews or something like that. I remember Steam did change the system. It was probably about a year ago now. So people who get products for free don't impact the overall rating, but their reviews are still visible. I guess whether my review impacts the overall score or not doesn't matter. I enjoy the game. I enjoy the digital implementation. So I should go and leave a few words just in case people find it.
How many expansions are left after Deep Realms and Woodland?
Cheshire Cat's got that. Cataclysm.
Cataclysm.
Only one more. As it stands. A lot of people have been asking whether that means that Nomad...
Timescape.
You heard it here first. Timescape confirmed. It's not. It's not Timescape. It is. It's not. It's not Timescape. We'd never do Timescape, but that's coming next. There we go.
Timescape.
So we've all been watching for one stream. There it is, the joke.
Right, there you go. Descendos is going to single-handedly program more.
Dude likes the design side of gaming. This is absolutely unconfirmed, but a lot of people have asked if Nomad would make their own exclusive content. That was also part of the Talisman workshop, and it scored quite highly. Although, oddly enough, people favoured non-DLC characters over a Nomad exclusive expansion.
Okay.
But when we are finished with the Cataclysm, we'll have spare
Blah, blah, blah.
we'll have spare programmers knocking about.
Spare programs. Just
they're-
chilling.
Yeah, they'll just be chilling. We'll need to find something to do with them. And obviously Talisman is something that we are heavily invested in. We enjoy it, and hopefully the community enjoys what we do with Talisman. So maybe that is a question we have to ask of Games Workshop and the people in charge at Nomad, on whether exclusive content is something that they would like to see. So that is completely unconfirmed, but it is something that at least I think about. Descendos absolutely thinks of that stuff as well.
Pooladin has asked, is the Samurai a Nomad creation?
No. There you go. It's a tweaked version of a second edition character, and the tweak was done by Talisman Island. A lot of the stuff that gets tweaked from second edition and gets included in digital edition tends to have some form of Talisman Island involvement.
Yeah, so like I think we're really lucky to have Talisman Island in stream. Like, obviously he's left at this point,
Yes.
but he's generally in stream for quite a good chunk of it as well. Like, he's a great person to talk to if you have any questions about Talisman and that. Though he is here for enjoyment as well. So maybe don't throw all of your questions his way.
Why is Cheshire Cat Girl saying all those things that say drink me?
I don't know. I forgot things. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost.
Cyril, have you got 500 gold? I suspect you do not. How is this alphabetical?
Potion in game.
Right, that is capitalized alphabetical and then lowercase alphabetical.
That's strange.
What even is that? There's our roll.
28 gold. Rich.
$50,009. We've been watching for ages. Boom. Oh, story ends splashing out with 10 gold there.
Woo!
Oh, I've typed gold. I've not typed heist.
Yeah. Mind on gold.
Got my mind on my money on my mind. Got my finger on the trigger, and I'm slinging on the right. I wake up in the morning and
Prudence. Prudence.
there is consideration.
That was my dog's name.
Yes, it was.
She was lovely. I had her for 14 years.
Wow, Gear's on 599. Well, it's on 499 now. Blood Moon. Look at bag effects. I thought you said you were giving that up. You're really driving it home.
So funny.
We're sitting on a cushion on the floor.
Did I miss the answer? Are bot battles or events?
What?
What? I'm lost.
Everyone's been silly. I do like the Highlands as an expansion, but it's been a while since I've quoted this on stream, but I like the Blood Moon because the night and day mechanic.
Oh, sorry.
You alright?
Yeah, we
Trouble
won.
okay?
We got gubs.
Unfortunately, Gear won as well. That's a shame.
Oh, Team Gear.
It rounds down, I think. You won.
You what? You what, lad? Nothing. Nothing.
Cyril's got 10 gold.
Yay! Riches!
Yes. What was I saying?
I have no idea.
Oh, Blood Moon. Yeah, the day-night mechanic is the constant plus-minus cycle. To me, is like a shifting difficulty level, and that to me is a positive variant. It's something that makes easy things hard and hard things easy, and absolutely messes with your strategy. So you could go into something thinking it's going to be an even battle, an event card's drawn, and suddenly you're on the back foot, and it also swaps the other way. You kind of think, you know what, I'm 2 points down here, or I'm 1 point down here. I'm going to take a risk by taking this enemy on. You're on a draw 2 card space, an event is drawn, suddenly you're on even foot, or suddenly you have an advantage. And also the Blood Moon cards are pretty cool.
Go back to the game so I can see what's happening.
It's also on that screen.
Yeah, well that's lagging. Look at Fantaise.
Strength 9. Ooh, Decimus
Decimus is doing
isn't too
alright.
far behind. Although he is on 2 lives. Decimus is also quite far into the dungeon.
Anyway, it's going down. It's going down. Pandora's box makes for some climactic endings.
I love the Netherrealm. The Netherrealm is the troll
Look at
expansion.
that. It's a nice card out.
Yeah, the Netherrealm exists just to mess with players. And I love how unashamedly trollish it is.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any hint it being fair. It's there to be cruel and difficult and unkind. Yeah, we did a stream last Tuesday with the Woodland expansion Spiral Mind, and in the beta, at the very least, we've got the expected implementation of Dark Fate as it is in the board game. You get Light Fate, you get Dark Fate, you re-roll your dice, your opponent's dice, and then you are Lightbound, Darkbound, Unbound, Fateless, all those kind of things that impact the cards that are drawn in the Woodland. But we also have 3 house rules that change the way Dark Fate works to make it a bit quicker. Because a lot of people will like the Dark Fate mechanic because that's the way it works. Some people like the Dark Fate mechanic because it's new. Some people will like it because they like it. But a lot of people may find that it slows things down. Giving that option to all players in the game, every single roll that you make may become tiresome. So we've got a house rule where all references of Dark Fate equal Light Fate, but you can still be Darkbound or Lightbound, Unbound, Fateless. There's a house rule where all references of Dark Fate equal Light Fate, but whether you're being Darkbound or Lightbound is chosen at the start of the game. And then we've got a Nomad variant where all Dark Fate equals Light Fate, and Lightbound, Darkbound, Unbound is determined by your alignment. So being evil is unbound. Is Darkbound. Being good is Lightbound, and being neutral is Unbound. So there are a good number of variants there. If you don't like the Dark Fate mechanic that is in the game, or you don't like the digital version of the physical mechanic, yeah, play about, see which one you like. There are options.
Sorry, last comment was poorly written. What does victory yield from the Nomad Cyborg bot?
Depends what you're doing.
Yes. So, generally, from some of the games, you'll get gold. You will get fictional gold, virtual gold.
Internet points.
Internet points. So if you type in the gold command, not that command.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Ignore that.
Yeah. Yes, if you type in exclamation point gold, it'll tell you how much gold you have. You can spend your gold on the things at the bottom of that list, which are haiku, doodle.
Haiku from me, doodle from her, push-ups from me, or a free key.
Or you can opt for something else within reason, which obviously you discussed before you spend your gold.
Yes.
We're quite open to suggestions for things. If there's anything you guys would like to see generally in stream, or anything, let us know.
So you win your internet points based on viewing our stream. What do you think your time should be worth? Obviously that free key at the end, that 500 gold key, that is something that's probably pretty attractive to people that would watch. But what else would you like? Do you think your time should be worth more things, less things, more fun things? Do you want to see us sing or dance or like that? Let us know. And changing what you can spend your gold on is super easy for us. So,
will you be playing more Fighting Fantasy Legends? Yes!
She loves Fighting Fantasy Legends. Yeah. There's actually stuff that will be coming up soon that we can deal with there. Nothing that's been announced though, so no further questions.
How
please.
much for twerking? This is a family-friendly stream. We do not twerk on this stream.
I've never tried twerking.
I've never tried twerking. I think we should go for it. But
on our personal channels, maybe.
Or on my separate twerking channel.
What's the actual fate-bound rule? So the rule book for the Woodland offers a variant on fate, Dark Fate, and the way it works. And fate-bound is where you choose at the start of the game. You choose Light Fate and Dark Fate, or something like that.
Something. You do something.
And you are permanently light bound or dark bound throughout the entire game. You can't change the outcome of that.
Fante is very close. Very close to the centre.
Oh, he's making a move for it.
Mm-hmm. We are on a hidden ending.
We are. The youth of a nation.
See, I had a Eurovision song in my head.
I had POD. Because that is how they end the Not Another D&D podcast.
Oh, okay.
They've done it for like four episodes running, and on the last episode they were like, we can't do, or one of them was like, we can't do this every turn, and that just caused them to be louder and more impassioned. If the ending is winner takes it all through punch wins, Blizzard is broken. How's it broken? Is it still in effect? You can still roll. It's not showing as in effect in the bottom left.
Sauron?
That's the Tomb Warden.
Sauron? You can still roll.
Alright, I think the hidden endings are the Assassin's Guild and the winner takes all. I just picked from the options available in front of us.
Ow. Ow, ow. Uh-huh. Hello, Fuji.
Hey Fuji, it's been a while since we've seen you. Do you have crows/ravens outside? No. We get pigeons. That's about it.
Why?
Why? If we like look out and there's like crows/ravens and then someone on their phone looking up.
Never mind, it's my house.
What?
Okay.
There are right. You were just you wanted to say murder of crows, didn't you? That's why you brought it up. Do you have crows outside your house? Because I've got a murder of crows.
I'm going to go for lots of cawing. Caw.
Don't.
Caw.
No, because I can do my core and that.
No, don't.
I'll start doing my pigeon call.
No, we do not. That is all you.
Right. I thought it was yours because I have my headphones on.
What did I miss here? What did I miss?
We're doing boss fight. We're doing a free for all.
Yeah. I'm scrolling.
Pyro asked how much for a song of their choosing.
For a duet.
Hey, boo, yeah.
I don't know.
My noses.
Man.
Would you do singing?
Not serious singing.
What you thinking, Pyro? What's your caliber of song?
Humpty Dumpty sat on a...
Oh God, Pyro. Oh right, Pyro did go. Hey!
Alright.
Descend us, dev hacks. Cheating.
Hacks.
I didn't win. Well, we won the free for all, but we only gained 25 gold from it. That's gambling for you, Pyro. A dollar is more than it's worth, as the line goes. Or a dollar costs more than it's worth.
I would add some artwork for the...
Would you?
I would. I would add some artwork.
To what?
You know, for the, like, when this goes off, because you've got the 5 here, which I assume is gold pieces or something.
Yes.
Yeah, I would add, like, a little coin that you can put the 5 on, that you put the number on. Because, like...
Like that gold?
Yeah, but you can't see it when it's zoomed out.
Yeah, it's because when you zoom out, everything gets tiny.
Yeah, but, like...
To make that large enough to understand under the 5, you either make the number small enough so the gold's outside and then the number's tiny, or you make the gold piece massive and it looks stupid.
It doesn't have to be much bigger. Women. Woo, I won.
Yeah, I used to work in a betting shop. Never gamble. It is a bad thing to do.
Chesh, why are you still here? You said you were going about an hour ago.
You said you were going when you went and watched TV instead. But, oh, I'm too tired for this. I need to sleep 2 hours of TV, then you came back. He's in the back washing the pots. Yeah, Pyro, are we talking kind of like a minute-long joke song, or do you want us to do like the latest? What's a pop act?
What's a pop up?
What's the latest thing? Miley Cyrus?
Justin
Taylor Swift?
Bieber's still going, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah.
Taylor Swift? Baker's gonna bake.
Oh, that's like 2 years ago, Gareth. Come on.
Haters gonna hate. No, that's Beyonce. She's put a ring on it, hasn't she?
Oh gosh, I can't cope.
Yeah, Farlander, there is no such thing as a sure thing. The only sure thing that has ever existed in betting terms is like Frankel, and the odds on Frankel were like 25 to 1. No, the opposite of that. Sorry, 1 to 25. I remember.
Hi, Exorcist.
Hey, Exorcist, welcome back. Yeah, when I was working in betting shops, there was a horse that is kind of like, it was the Usain Bolt of horses. It was just absolutely magnificent to watch, and I am morally against horse racing because the damage that you can put a horse, like
Yes.
the risk that you put a horse in, but I would still recommend to people to go and watch Frankel because it is a magnificent animal. And I remember people coming in that didn't know anything about horse racing, but they'd been told by someone Frankel will win.
Yeah.
Go and put money on it. So
Just
they go.
a second before this person leaves. Thank you for stopping by. We did that, didn't we? Did you give?
Yes, I gave you the Black Witch and the Martyr. That should be in your Asmodee account, which means the next time you load up Talisman on any device you play, you should have access to both those characters.
Cool beans. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, Zerul. We'll see you next Tuesday for Vermintide, if you're up for trying to win a key for that. Vermintide 2, that is. Yeah, so someone came in, Frankel,
Yes.
and they're like, I would like to put £5 on it, and we were like, you know, you'll win like 60p back off it.
Yeah.
And they're like, why? Why is that a thing? It's like, because it's going to win. We're not going to give you loads of money for the sure thing winning.
What's that quote from?
That is a joke as old as the hills.
No, there's something that I used to watch.
It's like on Black Books, Manny says it or something like that.
Is that what it is?
I am sure it's Black Books.
I'm gonna look it up. Farlander, you got me.
I mean, he's southbound, so he's English. You may have seen Black Books, but it definitely sounds like a Graham Linehan line. I can just imagine Bill Bailey saying it.
I wanna know.
Go on, Pyro, what's your song?
Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, is it from the Guy Ritchie film?
It's from A Game of Shadows, apparently.
Oh,
I thought it was older than that.
fair enough.
Alright, give it that saying that.
I think it
Film's
was
like dead old now.
I think it was Eddie Izzard. It's definitely a joke that's older than the Sherlock Holmes films. Must be.
It would be, if it was Eddie Izzard, that would make sense. Oh, Richard.
Alright, meatballs. Right. Pyro wants a minute of a song of their choosing. Does the song have swearing in? Is it family friendly? Is it a Miley Cyrus song that you want us to twerk to? Is it the song that she twerks in? Is there a set song that she twerks in? Was it that Robin Thicke song that she twerked to?
What is your obsession with Miley Cyrus?
She's the one that twerked, right?
No,
She's
she
the girl that
she
twerked.
She did do a lot of twerking. Everyone was twerking at that point.
It's no swearing at all. Is it like the car Witch Doctor?
Is it a song that we would know?
Family friendly. Right. How much gold have you got, Pyro?
All of your gold.
We'll judge it by that.
I'm not very good with lyrics. Butcha, 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 butcha.
Wrong thing.
Mm.
352 gold. Right, a doodle and a haiku's 200. Push-ups are 300.
I think that a doodle's underpriced.
No one's claimed it so far.
I should get a discount for being a regular. Everyone's a regular here. We don't get new viewers.
Yeah. When we start getting so many people that we can't keep track of the chat, then we'll stop considering everyone regulars.
Yeah, we're all family here.
Best song to perform is an instrumental. I've got a bass and a guitar upstairs. I'll go play you a tune there. Here is a question. What decade of music do you like listening to and why? 90s or noughties?
90s was like a transitional period for me, I think. Because there was a lot of rubbish music in the 90s. It was a lot of rubbish, like musically bad music.
Yeah, they were the same through any year.
Yeah. But, flood time.
We may have a winner.
Oh.
Oh, it's 11 versus 12. Oh, they got a flail. We've got a winner? Oh, wait, which ending is it? Race to the crown! Oh, wait. That's pretty redundant.
I agree. There was a lot of good music in the 80s. But a lot of like the bands that I listen to who are from the 80s were kind of still making music in the 90s, and the 90s is the generation that I grew up in. So like a lot of the music that I started, like the first CDs that I bought and that were all like kind of 90s music. So yeah, I think 90s for me. I think it's a generational thing though, isn't it? You're always
I'd say not quite, because if you're into like excuse me, new wave or synth or punk or rock or dance or Brit rock, there's a dedicated decade to almost the best of that era.
Congratulations, Decimus.
Well played, Decimus. Team Decimus. But what was I gonna say? 90s/noughties for me, because I'm a big fan of punk, ska, and indie hip hop. So there's an awful lot of bands like Real Big Fish, Less Than Jake, Skints. Skints probably a bit more modern than that. JB Conspiracy, Big D and the Kids Table, and then you've got your indie rappers like Brother Ali, Aesop Rock, Idea and Abilities, Sage Francis, that
I
just
do tend
dominated.
to listen to older music. I listen to... Who was I listening to? The Jam, The Cure, Stone Roses. Yeah, that's my generation.
Right. Have we missed anything?
So did you decide on a price though?
What do we reckon? 300? 350? I'd say about 352, give or take. Manic Street Preachers.
Yeah.
Decimus 1, what a waste of my time. Right. Pyro. Let me go mess with the... I wonder if we'd get kind of muted on Twitch in playback.
Oh, for copyright.
We have to be accurate enough
Yeah,
trigger
no,
the...
let's be really inaccurate. That'll be
Yeah,
inaccurate.
yeah, let's be
Yeah,
really
yeah,
inaccurate.
Yeah.
Right, commands. Command. No, that's how I do it. Add. Command. Song.
Curious with my gold, is it possible to get a base game key for Steam or no?
Do you want a base game key of Talisman, Thong?
Yeah, there's a free key command on there, isn't there?
Hey, Jethro! It's
What,
a bit
what?
late. We Decimus has already won. We are about to wrap up. We're just deliberating on what the cost of making us sing should be. I'm going for about 300 gold at the moment. It will go up if more people ask for it, though.
I think that's reasonable. Yes, so I believe how much was a free key?
500.
500 gold for a free key.
Dong, I will send you a base game key tomorrow. Don't worry about that.
And I will make a note of that.
Okay.
I keep thinking the camera's over here somewhere. It's not. Sorry, guys. One big gold pot.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button again.
Garrow. So who are we? Who?
What would you like?
Thong.
What's the rate of gold earning? 1 gold per 5 minutes. So in an hour you can clock 20 gold. But there's also the challenges. There's the heists. There's the boss battles, and there is something else. There's another way for you to earn extra gold. Thank you very much for staying, Cheshire Cat. Right, Thong, you have redeemed your key. Can you name an expansion? I will send you a base game key and give you an expansion on top of that.
Because he's not mean, really. He's lovely.
You said I'm mean?
You've been mean all this. You've been shouting at people.
I've been shouting at Bagafix, but that's because they were shouting at me. Right, song's not updating quick enough.
One gold per 5 minutes is 12
There you
gold
go.
per hour, just saying. We're aware of how quickly people are wrapping up
5
these
times
ones.
20 is 100. You are absolutely right. That is bad maths. We're pretty much doing the streams from home, Jethro. Like every week. No one turns up anymore.
That's no problem. You'll get the city and the base game to tomorrow, Thong.
Yes, I will send you that tomorrow.
Nomad Games, can you stop? Will you guys stop?
I love you, Bagafix. I don't. How'd you say I love you in Polish?
Base key and city.
Pyronut's right. I mean, to be fair, you'll probably have more gold if you don't do all of those things. Yeah, because I pretty much do the stream week in, week out, it's me that gives up hours after work to do it. So I spoke with Don, and Don said, if you're the one that's doing it week in, week out, and you've got Danny doing it as well, then do it at your convenience.
Got Danny doing it.
Yeah. I who van you. That's the Dutch way of saying I love you, I assume.
What?
I asked what was the Polish way of saying I love you.
Oh.
Right. Let's move on from the screen. No, I didn't. Well,
he called you an idiot.
I did call the programmers idiots, and then I apologised to you, Jethro, and then Richard made it known that he was watching.
Yeah.
Kocham C Chi C Kocham C C. I think I'm overcomplicating this. I don't think...
How many giveaways do we have left?
2. We still need to do one more.
Still got 2 giveaways. Would
Are you Portuguese? Or Brazilian? Exorcist.
you emote?
Thank you for viewing, Stern.
Yeah. Would anyone like any more free stuff? Ow!
Right.
Ow!
What are we going to do? We'll do our recap.
Oh, ow!
Interesting. I like the Portuguese. I say I like the Portuguese. That's a very general statement. The few Portuguese people that I've ever met in my life have always been incredibly humble and
Namaste.
friendly.
Okay. We all want free stuff.
Right. Recap what we've done in this stream and what's coming next week.
Okay.
Possible singing of song if Pyronaut chooses to spend 300 gold on that.
Okay.
And then free stuff.
Okay.
And then we finish. To be fair, this is not new information.
Yeah, they're aware of what. Yeah.
These are things that have already been conveyed to them.
Yes. So, should we do? We'll do a giveaway.
No,
We'll do a giveaway. Then we'll do a
Giveaways
recap.
last.
There's
No,
2 giveaways.
Because
then?
giveaways what people... No, we've done the second giveaway.
What?
We did the second giveaway.
We did a re-roll, and then we were going to do another one straight after, but we didn't do that one.
Right, Spiral Mine won, and then they forgoed their prize. And then Ninja won. Did we not do the second giveaway?
No.
Is that what Saracen's just pointed out?
Yeah. I literally just said how many's left, and you said there were 2.
Big BVD! You are the second winner of this evening!
Don't recall seeing you comment. So
I do.
Apologise if I've ignored you.
I remember you being there. You were a thing. You happened. I acknowledge you exist. I'm
Yes.
desperately searching for your comment.
It's maybe there somewhere.
I remember you being there. You still there?
Yes, you've won some free Nomad Games content. If you would like to let us know what you would like, if you would like to let us know what you would like, let us know. If you don't know what's available, we can put the prize list up again.
Right, let me check. Are you still in the stream? Did you last this long? Who was it that won?
No, big BVD or something.
Right, I'll send you a message.
Yes.
You have a message on your way.
You're a winner.
You would like... Right, so there's the second giveaway done. That's Big BVD. He's got a message from us.
Okay, so... was a comment when Polish conversation was going on. Right, that's why we got lost.
What? What was?
Big BVD left their comment at that.
Right.
Yeah. So, let's do...
Recap. Today we have streamed The Deep Realms. It is currently in beta, which you can access on Steam by sending me an invite.
Yes.
My name is up there in the court. No, it's not. It's moved. We're not in the game anymore.
Yes. No.
If we just go to my collection or profile.
I could just put it...
There you go. It's in massive
right,
letters
yeah.
there.
It,
I'm
it's
Fommelhort on
there.
Steam. If you go to the Steam discussions or the Steam news announcements, you will see loads of pinned discussions and announcements from me. Send me an ad if you would like to test the Woodland or the Deep Realms. It may have problems in it. The purpose of a beta is to report those problems. It would be massively helpful to creating a stable release if you let us know the things that you find wrong in the game.
Gareth, it's not working. And then he'll go. Oh, cheers.
Hey Garma!
Hi, Goma.
We're at the very end of the stream. We're doing the recap. There's one more giveaway which you've just entered by leaving a comment. Right. Oh, tell him chat says hi. Correct. Big BVD. Chat says... Right, okay.
Yeah.
So, we're doing the Deep Realm. Last Tuesday we did the Woodland. Next Tuesday we're going to stream Vermintide 2. Warhammer Vermintide 2. We'll do a stream of it. And we'll also give away some keys for Vermintide 2 as well, which have been kindly given to us by Fat Shark Games. Really nice guys. Hung out with them in Nottingham and in Coventry when they've come over for Games Workshop stuff. Super nice people. Happy to be playing their stuff. Happy to be giving out their stuff to you.
Really exciting. I want to play. I want to.
Yeah, you can play. Quite happy. We'll take turns. We'll trade out. I'm not sure how easy it is to die. We'll find out. We'll create some sort of trade system, like handoff system going. So we'll be doing that next Tuesday. Next Thursday, we're going to return to Talisman content. So we stream every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 PM UK time. Our clocks change next week, so if you're watching now, be ready for that.
Yes.
We're going forward an hour. You could do co-op play with you two and bots. I don't know how that works on Vermintide 2.
Yeah, we'll have to.
We have one mouse
Figure
and one
things out.
keyboard.
Yes.
Not sure how that works. Yeah, we'll figure things out. Next Thursday, we can do a Deep Realms stream. We can do a Woodland stream. We can do a combination. We can pick up where we got up to with a beginner's guide to, if you would like to see base game plus expansion. So we can take it slow and introduce people to a specific expansion. Or we can just do a regular old online battle multiplayer thing where we take on 5 random people. I say random. Cheshire Cat will be there. Maybe Gear. Maybe Decimus. Paladin might be. Yeah, the same familiar faces. Hopefully we can get some new people in and break some people into Talisman. But let us know what you'd like to see next Thursday. We'll just go by whatever you want to see. Also, we're looking at doing more streams of physical content. YouTube, you've got a Google form link in your description. Twitch, there's our video. There's our countdown for when the next video is. It currently says now live. And then below that, there is a vote now option. Click on that. You'll see a Google form list with loads of options. You get to multi-select however many you want. You can change your mind if you go back to it. And whatever the audience vote says is what we'll do on next physical stream of.
Have a good night, Gear.
Night, Gear. Thanks for joining us. It was good to see you again. It's on the 25th, right? Is that next Tuesday? No, that's Sunday. 27th, I think, is next Tuesday.
See you, Gear. Thanks for stopping by. Pyro says, I'd love to join a game one day. I hope one day I'll make it in and I'll actually be able to join one. Yeah, they like...
Be here on time.
Be here on time.
A good way of finding out whether we're going to stream or not is by following and subscribing us. That's the typical...
Yes, yeah.
Way of killing me, apparently. Yeah, obviously following and subscribing is massively helpful for a channel because it shows that it's worth sticking with. But also, you get notifications when we go live. So it's a good way for us to keep in contact with each other. You follow us, you get notifications when we go live, and then you get to come over and ask us questions and make us sing stupid songs or join in and play Talisman with us.
Yes.
But yeah, whatever the prevailing opinion is for next Thursday, we'll do that.
Just to note, we do stream announcements on Twitter. That's on the Nomad Games Twitter.
Yes.
So if you would like to know ahead of time things that are happening with Nomad Games, even like off stream, other things that are happening with the company, new content and events, follow on Twitter. There's a lot of good information that goes on there. I don't know what your Twitter URL is.
I'm MVP Miller.
It's Nomad Games.
Don't follow me on Twitter. All I do is talk about football stuff. No one cares about that.
I meant the Nomad Games Twitter, but
oh, right. Company one's at Nomad Games, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any underscores or grammar. It's just at Nomad Games. My personal one's at MVP Miller. Again, I don't say anything worth listening to on that. I don't know how to Twitter.
All of my Twitter is full of Nomad stuff. It's like Nomad charity. That's it. Occasionally some design stuff.
We missed our anniversary. May the 6th hasn't passed yet. What are you on about? Do you mean March the 6th?
He's so lost. The days, they're all melted into one.
No, 20... Blue Axis says the next stream is on Thursday the 29th. No, the next stream's on Tuesday the 27th. We're
Yes.
doing Vermintide 2. On Thursday the 29th, we'll be doing Talisman content, but we'll be back here on Tuesday the 27th.
Yes. So, did we have any more announcements before we do our final giveaway?
Jethro, Richard, anything?
Anything you'd like to add? Anything?
Any comments on how the beta's going?
No, leave me alone. I'm at home. I'm not working.
We're also Woodsman versus the Pathfinder. We have two characters that will face off against each other. The winner will be the next character that comes out, possibly next month. Unsure on the date. That's on our Facebook channel.
Programmers full of words. How are the expansions? How are the betas going? Good. It continues to go.
Aces.
There we go. Nomad programmers, everybody.
Thanks, guys. Not idiots. You're not. Jethro, you're not. Anyway, I think that's it for announcements.
That's it.
You got a song for us, Pyro? Or can we do a giveaway and leave? I'd say go home, but we're already home.
Go home.
Hey, hey!
Hey, hey.
Is it the one with the monkeys? People
Hey,
say we
hey,
monkey
we're the
around,
monkey.
but we're too busy singing to let anybody down. To keep anybody
Put
down.
anybody down.
To put anybody down. I knew someone was getting put down or something. So yeah, we're doing 2 streams a week. That may get we may see random third streams if we start doing physical content as well. Or
Oh
more
my
physical
gosh.
content.
All the streams.
Yeah. Right, Pyro, you've not got long. I want to go home. Free stuff.
Go home.
Oh yeah, I'm already home. Oh, I'll just stop.
Hey.
I'm not gonna fail. Right, it's not in English. That's why. It's not. I'm not gonna fail. Wait, I can barely talk good words in good English.
How are we gonna sing it if we don't know what the words are?
That's the fun.
Woo.
Right.
Yeah, sure.
So we'll say that for next week for the Vermintide 2 stream.
Let's do a final giveaway.
Oh, it is in English apparently. You need to get Flux, Monty Python.
We have basic Flux. We have
No, it's on the list. Jethro has it. IA3G
yeah.
is one of the Nomad programmers. He has the Monty Python version of Flux. That is on the vote now list.
yeah. So if you want that, vote for it.
Adios. Au revoir. I bet you don't know what that means.
Oh, stop. Right, are we doing a giveaway? You just kind of sat there. What are you doing? We've done
Let's do
everything else.
giveaway.
Let's
You've
do
got
giveaway.
the controller.
Yeah, but you're like, oh, Gary. You ready, guys? There are 40 people in the hat. 40.
40 people. Right, lurkers, this is your last 30 seconds. We give free stuff away on the stream. You've probably been here long enough to hear me say that 9,000 times already. We're going to pick a winner.
If you're watching on Twitch, put a comment in the Twitch chat. You'll be in the hat. Free stuff. Woo!
Has YouTube said anything? We'll check YouTube out and then...
Let's check YouTube. Let's see. Nah, they're all quiet.
Ooh, Fantaise lost by 1.
That is gutting.
You were on the Valley of Fire? That sucks.
Sorry, Fantaise.
I don't remember having the winner Race to the Crown on. I'm guessing I didn't re-enable it or something, or I accidentally enabled it when we crashed and started again.
Oh my gosh, are we doing a free-for-all as well?
Yeah. Right, let's get this giveaway done.
And the winner is...
The winner is... Garma!
Congratulations!
Last in always wins. That's the rule.
Garma, let us know what you would like, and we will get that to you if you don't know what there is.
Bagafix won in the arena. Garma
Yay!
won. Garma, free stuff. Do you own Talisman? If you do you want an expansion? If you don't, do you want Talisman?
could have Fight and Fantasy Legends. You could have Lapland Solitaire. You could have Backgammon Blitz.
Who do I owe Lapland Solitaire to?
I have that written down.
It's not Spiral Mind. Ninja? Synod Ninja?
Maybe. Yes. Singered Ninja. Look at that. On the
Aces.
ball. On the ball. Things written down.
Could have put money on that. So the way it goes, last in's the winner. I have the game, yes. What would you like? Do you want a character? Do you want an expansion?
Thank
There's
you
the
very
list.
much, Pyro.
I need to go that way.
That way. Over there. Over there somewhere. Bye, Stern. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next Tuesday for a Vermintide 2 stream. Oh, we've had a bunch of people win here.
Sika, Garma, and
And
Singered
Ninja.
Ninja.
Aces.
Aces.
Yeah, there's a lot. Right, Jethro's going in with the programmer humour.
Full on coding.
What expansion would you like? Could you let me know what your Asmodee account name is and the expansion you would like? There is Reaper, Blood Moon, Sacred Pool, Frostmarch, Highlands, City, Dungeon, Firelands, Dragon, Harbinger. There's a load.
Yes.
So if you could tell me what your Asmodee account name is, I can go into the Asmodee account client and add an expansion of your choosing to that list. Pyronaut, I'll copy and paste it into the description below.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. It's full of stuff at the moment anyway.
Today is just going so super smooth.
Yeah, we're
It's
on the
just
ball.
On the ball. Guys.
I've got the... Dying
You
death.
keep dying though.
Oh. Table without legs.
Table without legs.
Stow bears nog.
Yeah. Asmodee. Asmodee.
I don't have an account yet. Get an account!
Stop shouting at people. Yes, Garma. He's attempting to whisper and failing.
There's a whisper.
Here's the whisper.
You own all the DLC. Why do you want an expansion then?
Garma, you can get. Oh, Gareth,
Oh.
die all over the place. You're gonna make me die too. Garma, if you own
Do you want a
all
character?
Of the... Stop talking over me.
Sorry.
If you own all of the Talisman stuff, there is still Fighting Fantasy Legends. There's Horus Heresy.
Yes.
Um,
There's characters.
characters. There's Lapland Solitaire. There's Backgammon Blitz. There's
We'll
stuff.
see you next time, Spiral Mind.
Thanks for stopping by. I keep saying that. Thanks for stopping by.
It's your catchphrase.
It's my catchphrase. It's a rubbish catchphrase, that. I might get a new one. Just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Horus is good. Right, I will send you a Horus key tomorrow. Is it the base game that you would like? I could give people a load of gold.
Hello, Scouse Riot Squad. You've come in right at the end of the stream.
You also may be not far from us. I assume you are called Scouts Riot Squad because you're from Liverpool and not because you're from Sweden and you really like the food Scouse.
I'm from Liverpool.
From Liverpool.
From Liverpool.
Yeah, mate. Right,
You just come into the thing to be taking the mick out of. Yeah,
Scouse
nice.
Riot will understand.
Yeah, right.
The rest of the stream will be like, what you on about? And I'm like, hey, kiddo, give us a drink. I'm going to get my brother on you. But
Yeah.
that's for Scouse Riot.
There you go. Sorted.
Was Horus base game an option? Yes, it was. Would you like one of those? What are we going to give Ninja? Lapland Salter.
Lapland. Yeah, you can have
Do you
Horace
want-
instead if you want.
Horace instead?
Bye, Bag of Fix.
Do widzenia!
So for anyone who's new to the stream, and we'll just go over this quickly one last time. We will be back.
Put you in the Aussie.
Alright, calm yourself. We will be back on Tuesday with Vermintide 2
Vermintide 2.
and
Warhammer Vermintide 2.
Warhammer Vermintide 2
It's proper
and free keys for that game.
yes.
Come for that because the Vermintide 2 keys will not be sticking around.
No, we've got limited numbers on those. Alright. Sinjid Ninja, here is a whisper. So I can track you tomorrow, so when I come in tomorrow, I've got you on a messaging list that I can just send the key straight to. So I'll do that.
So I'll just check that with
Terrible Scouse accent, how dare you?
he's from Frodsham. Doesn't know
From
anything.
Frodsham? People from
From
Frodsham don't talk
Frodsham.
like that. I've lived in Runcorn for the past 6 years, 7 years, 8 years.
Runcorn's
Oh
not
my god, it's 8 years. I was in Runcorn for 8 years.
Runcorn's not Liverpool, doesn't count.
It's like half.
It's like
half of
it's like
Liverpool.
closer to being Warrington.
Like-
It's not, but to a Liverpudlian,
It is.
It's like, is it? Is it like It's not. Do that.
No worries, Ninja. Awesome. Resident Evil 2's almost the best Resident Evil.
Resi board game.
It was the first one with Leon.
That sounds well good.
Yeah, it is. Right, people are starting to leave. There's only 20 people now.
Yeah. So
I'll be in Liverpool at 8 a.m. tomorrow.
I thought he said you live with Devon, and that
No.
confused me. My sister's name's Devon, and 'cause you're local, I was like, my God, this person knows us.
Small world. Yeah, it was a
It's
Kickstarter.
Kickstarter.
I remember. Yeah, we've just finished, so tough luck. Giveaway at one
Giveaway
viewer.
at one viewer.
Right, we do streams every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. If you want to try and catch some free keys from us, we're doing Vermintide 2 on Tuesday. Then we'll be returning to our own content that we make. Talisman. How easy is it for you to fall asleep now? You stream, then go bed. Nah, it's a waste of a day.
Stop dying at me.
Dying!
Right, guys, it has been fantastic. Congratulations to Decimus for winning the game.
GG.
Coming from behind and destroying Fantes. Sorry,
It was
Fantes.
like one move
It
away
was-
from winning.
Yeah.
Gutting.
Yeah, that is well going.
Thank you very much, Scouts Riot. We'll see you next week. Yeah, we've covered all the stuff. We've repeated ourselves. We're going. Thank you all for joining us. It's very nice to keep us company, keep you company.
Yeah.
Pleasure as always. Thank you for the comments, for the follows, for the subscribers, and for the love. Except you, Bagafix. You've been my
Stop.
enemy
Do
today.
you know what?
You've been my
Team
gear
gear,
today.
team gear, team bag of fix. I will team with your nemesis. With your nemesis.
We'll make it up. We'll do better next time, Bagafix. Do widzenia. Au revoir. Adios. Auf Wiedersehen. Sawadee Cap.
So long, farewell.
That's all. We'll see you next week. Take care.
Bye, guys.